everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Kitchenette Best Friends.
I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're making cakes today.
Happy
Mother's Day.
It's a happy day, and we're going to make some cake. And direct, come on. Got away
And
from
what?
me. We're going to direct.
Yeah.
It's a special new baking technique where we decorate cakes in honor of our mothers.
Yes, of course. It's Tom.
Yeah.
And it's a good time.
yeah,
You'll learn soon.
We've got nervous energy today, guys.
We don't know what's happening.
Something's there. My dad's here. That's the real, yeah, he's watching.
Is my dad here?
Hi, Dad.
I have no idea my parents are here. What?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, honey. We also got Adam in the chair. Jay is out of town.
Yes.
We got Adam.
Jay's living it up at a bachelor party.
That's right.
And so I've been alone. And so I haven't spoken to a lot of people in the past 24 hours.
I have no excuse. That's fine.
Although I talked to you. You came over on Friday. That was so nice.
We had a nice time.
We had a
Super
great
Chat
time.
Sarah came over.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
I know.
I was
And she's
so
here.
happy.
So hello, Sarah. I saw you. I love
Aww.
you, Mom and Kimberly. You take care of Jay, which is like being a full-time mom. Yes. Oh, my mom is here.
Aw,
Gail Coop
hi.
is my mom, everybody. Say hi to her.
Hi, Gail.
Hello.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, we are
Well,
not mothers, and
no,
our
we're
mothers
not.
are not here, but happy Mother's Day regardless.
Well, we do have a Barbara, who is a Mama Lash, who is, definitely a mother figure in my life. And we also have my dad, and who is,
Yes.
I'm assuming, Dad, showing the computer to Mom.
My mom is here, and she has figured out how to chat, so we did it.
That's right.
And she'll be here physically on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
nice. You could give her cake.
True. I'll put the cake in the freezer, Mom. I'll wrap it up like a present. Oh, I should teach everyone how to do that.
Oh, wait. You know how to do that?
Well, the way you freeze a cake,
Yeah.
is in like wax paper. You wrap it up like a present, and then you put it in a Ziploc bag, and then it goes in.
Oh.
You slice it up, and then you put it in there. And when you need a slice of cake, there it is.
There it is.
The cake that I made for myself during the pandemic, which
Uh-huh.
was the second day of COVID, was my birthday.
Aw.
I made the biggest cake ever, and 5 people came over, and so didn't
Yeah.
eat it. And that cake, boy, lasted me
That
to
was
June. I
pandemic
think.
cake.
Yeah,
Aw.
I had a cake of slices. What I was about to say. I had a slice of cake every night,
Oh my
and
gosh.
here I am now.
Listen, it's a pandemic. We are all forgiven. Preemptively.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
my
if my
gosh.
mother-in-law ever shows up, she bought me this apron. Yes. Count your blessings.
Count your blessings.
It's for Thanksgiving, but it'll work right now.
Yes, it will, because mothers are a blessing.
Count your blessings
No.
instead of sheep.
Yep,
You know
there you
that
go.
song?
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, how's everyone else? Anyone with their
Yeah.
mothers?
Yes, or
Anyone a
else.
mother? We're old
Oh,
enough that
yeah.
our friends,
Our friends
here
are
could
mothers,
have children.
potentially, or pet moms, or
Yes.
complicated relationships with their mothers. In which case, also hello and we love
Yeah.
you.
Everyone, we're here.
Yeah. We're gonna get a little real today because my mom's situation's a little different. So, like, trigger warning for like parent illness. So, if you want to mute me for a second, because you don't need to hear that today, go for it. But my mom has frontal temporal dementia, which is a very sad thing, but is also like been the case for over a decade now. She is.
Oh wow.
She got diagnosed really young. Well, she got ill really young and then didn't get diagnosed for quite some time.
Oh no.
So we spent a lot of time sort of wondering what was up and figuring out things and going through a lot of trial and error. And anyway, she is currently at my childhood home in her bedroom, and she is, in a wheelchair, and she's verbal, but there's not like a lot of like cognition
Cognitive.
behind it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and my dad is her full-time caregiver because he's a superhero. Hi, Dad. You're great. You are amazing. And he took, in sickness and health very seriously and is a lifelong partner, and it's beautiful. But my mom is currently in the state where she just is super present to whatever you bring her. So you bring her music, and she just goes on the ride. So, like, we play Phantom for her, and she's like, she just feels it, and it's kind of beautiful. And she loves music. She loves like watching funny TV shows. She'll watch Friends, and she'll laugh a lot, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of beautiful. It's this weird like phase that she like, had a dive and went into hospice care and all the things, and then just plateaued. And she's been this way for now like 4 years. Dad, correct me if I'm wrong. I think 4 years now, or we're coming on 4 years. And so it's just this almost little like nice middle ground where she seems pretty happy, and we get to go see her, and I get to say, hi, Mom, and she'll go, hi, because, she just receives what I give her, and so it's
actually very nice.
Yeah. So that's
my
story
to a
of
show.
my mom.
Yeah.
She often watches things like Much Ado About Nothing, and or like Mamma Mia, which was the last thing
very
she and I saw.
Things.
Yeah. Oh, same thing, basically. Now, Mamma Mia and I, my mom and I.
Now we call her Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Saw that in theaters. It was the last thing we saw together, and of course, it's all mother-daughter. We were like, yes. So that's very. It's sad but sweet. That's exactly what it is. 5 now, Dad. Oh, thank you for the clarification. What is time? 5 years. 5 years of this?
What is time?
Plateau. But yes, so she's hanging in there and she's doing great. And so Mother's Day has for the last decade or so, been a little complex for me in my brain. But there's a lot of, I think, beauty in, taking a day like this and making it mean what you need it to mean, if that makes sense. So for people who have complicated relationships with their mothers, or who, all of the above, probably a good number of people in chat today have trouble with this day. And I think we can look at the idea of mother's love and the idea of being selfless and taking care of people. And you have a friend who maybe mothers you a little bit, or you have your chosen family kind of idea. And Mother's Day can be that. It can be about that. And I think that's lovely. Hey, Hustle, we're getting serious. But anyway, so that's me being a little emotional. But that's where I'm coming from today. Yeah. Anyway, you want to talk about your mom?
She's here. What am I supposed to say? She's watching.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
We're on blast.
My mom says thank you for sharing your mom's story.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, my mom is very sweet. I'm wearing my DAR scarf in honor of my mother, which usually is tied to a doorknob in my house, but now it's my hair is a bun. My mom is about to be sworn in as regent of her Daughters of the American Revolution chapter.
Wow.
The Independence Hall chapter, because she's very fancy. You're going to join any DAR chapter, Independence Hall. Say all the nice things, Kimberly. I will try my best.
Oh, every nice thing. I've got nice things to say about you, Kale. I think you're wonderful. I was at the wedding.
That's true. That's true. Yes. Oh, you're so pretty at my wedding.
Yep.
You and my mom. And me. You can say you're pretty one day. It's at your wedding.
That's at your wedding. We were looking at pictures the other night. It was really fun. Babe, we found a picture of you and me in the background, and I am clearly drunk and just leaning heavily on you
it's very good. All of these pictures of you and Adam just
stoic and standing sturdy. I mean, that's my guy.
It was such a good day. I loved that day.
It was a good day.
If you think about my mom, you should think about my wedding day, because she did most of it.
Oh, did she really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was we were thick as thieves for a year and a half as we were planning that wedding.
Aww.
Not that we aren't thick as thieves now. And she's coming up on Tuesday because we're seeing Suffs, the new suffragist musical.
Excellent.
I don't know if you knew this, but suffragettes were the British women's suffrage movement, and suffragists were the American suffrage movement, because they wanted to take the gender out of the term. So suffragists, because men can be suffragists too.
Feminism.
Because feminism.
It's a multi-gender issue.
Yes. Jay would like everyone to know that he also loved our wedding day. And that's very true.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm not wearing my rings, but we're going to bake things, and that's why.
That's why. We don't want to put rings in cakes.
We don't want to put rings in cakes.
No. I wore a ring last week because I left a ring here.
Yes!
When we filmed that reality show, so forever ago. And then was like, I don't want to forget it again, so I wore it during a bake. And I was like, this is a terrible idea.
And my ring is bezel setting, and so it has all these holes underneath, but not quite. I really had to clean my ring last week because it had, when I made pie crust.
Yeah. All up in there.
Caked in my ring, and I had to really clean it. The DAR was referred to in Gilmore Girls, of course. If you would like to come have a DAR party with me, that sounds great, Bree. I also don't know what that means.
Oh my gosh.
Where are your rings, Kim? They are in the ring holder that Granny K gave me, Jay Bird. They are nice and safe.
Granny
Don't you
K.
worry.
Another mother.
Another mother.
Day to Granny K.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Grandmom, who's also watching, apparently.
Oh, really?
Because my mom is at her house.
Oh, how nice.
I know. And Thora and Ryan, too. That's very fun. Hi, everybody.
I have more bummer. My grandmothers are not here anymore, but they are wonderful. Both, well, all three really, because my mom's mom died when my mom was young, but then her stepmom was really my grandmother, and she died quite some years ago, but she was a very funny and fierce woman. And then Honey, my dad's mom,
who wonderful grandma name,
Honey. Well, her real name is Betty. She just can't, you can't go wrong.
No.
Anyway, she would have turned
Honey
101 years old a few days ago. And she passed away a few years ago, but she was very present in my life and is a big reason I love baking, and was like all about food, was all about hugs, was all about, making every holiday extra special. She's also the one who fed us kidney stew on Easter.
So it's a give and a take.
Oh, Mary Jo's watching.
Oh, everybody's here.
Hi, Mary Jo.
I was going to say something else and now I forget.
Oh, well.
Oh, I was going to say that my mother has promised to live to 100. So.
Oh, nice.
Just so everyone knows. She has promised.
Now we're putting it out there. Accountability.
She has promised to live to 100, but once she's 80, she can eat donuts whenever she wants. Those are the rules she's made for herself.
Those are the two. Okay.
And I don't know if you remember saying either of those things, Mom, but that is what that's
and we're holding you to it.
Absolutely.
We should make her donuts.
Yeah. Oh, I have made her donuts.
Have you really? I've never made donuts.
Jay and I had a Fry Daddy weekend during pandemic when we were living at my parents' house at the beach.
Sure.
In which my mom has a Fry Daddy that she used once. And I was just like, we're going to make donuts.
Oh, a Fry Daddy is a thing?
Yeah, it's called Fry Daddy.
It's just like, we're doing Fry Daddy weekend.
No, Fry Daddy. And then, so after we made donuts, you can just like reuse the oil for a little while.
Yeah, sure.
And so the next day we had what we lovingly now refer to as the fattest day of our lives, Corn Dog Day, in which we made corn dogs. And then there was some leftover batter, so we made hush puppies. And so we had corn dogs with a side of hush puppies.
That's a lot of oil.
All day after we had donuts the day before.
My digestive system would be so cranky.
It wasn't good. It was a very upsetting couple days.
Oh, you're getting a new child.
I just watched the Turning Red reaction, and can Kimberly and Jay adopt me? I need that kind of love and positivity.
Happy Mother's Day. There we go.
Happy Mother's Day to my new child, Neverland 2218.
All right, we got to get to work because we got plenty to do today.
Okay.
So we are making cake. We are going to do 2 cakes so that we can each decorate in honor of our respective mamas.
So I have little baby cake.
Little baby. So yeah, we're doing one batch of cake. Batch?
Yeah.
One cake.
One cake.
One cake. We're doing one cake.
I made one. Well, okay, so this recipe makes 3 6-inch cake layers.
Okay.
And I made 3 yesterday, and I also cut them in half. So we'll figure out
the
math of how tall to make these cakes at some point.
It's gonna be great. But yeah, so our game plan is to each have our own little thing, and we'll decorate, and as much time as we have at the end to make it pretty and all things. I have grand plans. They are bold.
Yeah, and as much as I bake all the time, I do not decorate things.
We're gonna learn today.
And I was just like, oh, I've made 1 color buttercream and have made 1 color cake. And I'll put sprinkles on it, like things that other people have made.
Well, there you go.
Sprinkles. I had these flags that spelled happy birthday for a while.
Oh, that's cute.
But I don't have good handwriting with a pen. So I'm very nervous for what I've decided to make because it does involve writing with icing.
We're going to be great. I actually I worked at Cold Stone Creamery for a while, and I decorated cakes, and I had to write on them. And one time I did write on a cake and got yelled at by a customer for it not being pretty enough. And I was devastated because I was like 14. But I can teach you how, and we can definitely do it together. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited. All right, so let's get started. We actually did make some backup cakes, as Kimberly said, just in case they don't cool in time, but we're going to try and make the cake from scratch today.
I watched a whole video how to quickly cool a cake.
We got this.
So, race against the clock, race against the clock.
Let's get this guy. We're going to start with the flour.
Let me get it.
Let's get it. And we're going to do 320 grams. We are obviously making it gluten-free, but you could, this particular recipe, although actually is just gluten-free, right?
It is a gluten-free cake. It is not like, with cakes and stuff that have a specific texture, I like to find a specific gluten-free recipe.
Not just substitutions.
The ratios tend to be different. Yeah. What I learned yesterday while making this cake, it was a little dense, and then I went through the comments, and the recipe called for 2 eggs, And then if you look at the pictures of the recipe, there are 3 eggs. And so so it was a little dense. So we're going to add a 3rd egg.
We're going to see what happens.
And then we're going to weigh the flour because I thought that might have also contributed to why my batter was so thick.
Interesting.
That I just kind of willy-nilly was doing it.
Well, don't be willy-nilly. How about the flour?
I know. So
All
here
right.
we go. Favorite spoon.
Here we go.
What do
All
we
right.
need?
We're going to do 320 grams of flour.
And yes, Mom, I'm weighing my ingredients. You made fun of me for this once.
Yep. I'm going to also get our little happy cam up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was the end of that bag of flour. So let's see what
Uh-oh.
happens when you make 2 different
Oh,
brands.
what's our second brand?
This is Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1.
Bob's Red Mill. I haven't
This is
used
the kind you
one
can
before.
get at Food Town. That's the kind I buy on Amazon.
I'm grabbing the sugar for our next thing. We got to do...
And so this cake is done with the reverse creaming method.
Oh, that was 350, so we need to do a little less.
Let's scoop her.
A scoop. Oh, 321.5. We're so close. 321. 320.5.
Yeah!
Nailed it.
320.
All right.
We did
So,
it.
yeah, reverse creaming method. What is that, Kimberly?
You know, I've heard it said a lot, and I think it just means it's the reverse of creaming. So a creaming, you would cream the butter and sugar, like all of your wet ingredients, together first, and then add your dry.
Mm-hmm.
This, we are putting our dry ingredients in the bowl, including the sugar, making a well, and then adding all the wet ingredients on top, kind of mixing them together, and then folding in the flour.
So I put this in the wrong bowl.
No,
we need a different
all
bowl.
in the same bowl.
All in the same
It's
bowl.
an all-one bowl.
Then folding into flour, meaning just folding it all together.
Yeah, because you like make a
Yeah,
well and like kind of like
that
you're
makes
making
sense.
pasta.
Okay, great. So how much of the sugar are we doing? We are doing
400 grams, which means we're gonna get to
Ooh.
some of the
fancy.
secondary.
We'll see
So
what
actually,
happens.
let's not pour because I don't want the
Yeah.
demerara at the bottom. But
That's fair. All right. 400 grams. We're at, oh boy. I'm so curious to see how that kind of sugar interacts in a cake. 330. 375. Whoop.
Whoop.
425. 407. Stakes have never been higher.
Really good content.
Oh.
400.
Yes.
And now I need more sugar.
All right. I'll go to the store. Okay, so we got sugar, and now we're into
Baking powder, 1 tablespoon.
Can you get the tablespoon?
A tablespoon.
I do a scoop. A tablespoon? That's a lot of baking powder.
It's a lot of flour.
Well, yeah, it's I guess it's a whole cake.
Yeah, it's a whole cake.
All right, and then a teaspoon of salt. And then, I mean, we should probably mix it all together, right?
Yeah, so whisk that up.
Whisk. What are you doing, honey?
Floof powder. Oh my god, do you follow that guy on TikTok? Floof powder.
There's a floof powder guy?
Yeah, he's in a red kitchen and he does all those depression meals.
Oh,
Overworked 30, yes! What is his name? He's always live.
Oh my gosh.
Always live.
On
Dylan B.
TikTok.
Hollis.
Oh, all right. And floof powder, huh?
And he calls it floof powder.
Interesting.
He just like screams things. I like him a lot.
Oh, all right, cool.
And some of his stuff looks cool, like water pie.
Water pie?
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
fully
like
derailed.
water.
What's
sugar.
water pie?
I don't really remember. Everyone explained water pie. I was probably even wrong. I don't know.
Well, I'm about to share something embarrassing.
This is intense, as intense as Adam's Guardians gameplay.
Which lasted apparently forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm about to admit something embarrassing. I'm not much of a TikToker, and I've been trying to get better at it and learn more about it.
And so I keep sending you TikToks.
Yes, well, and I keep like spending, like, I'm like, okay, it's my TikTok time. I gotta look through this and try and like understand because I'm old. And today I came across this very pretty girl who made a fun hairstyle, and I tried to replicate it, and it didn't go very well. But then it was too painful to take out. So here I am with a TikTok hairstyle.
I fixed the...
And then I looked at the caption of it, and it was like, what hairstyle will make I'm a 7th grade teacher, what will make the kids not drag me, or something like that.
Well, let me see.
He did.
It's very cool.
It's cool, right?
Much cooler from the top.
I know.
That's what I get for being
intricate.
smaller than you. I can't see your hair. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Look at Amanda's hair.
Look at that hair.
It's very cool.
Look at that hair.
So good at content.
Here we go. We've made a well. We're gonna fill it up
All right, here we
with
go. Oil.
oil, half a cup.
Vegetable oil. Do not interchange your oils on a cake recipe. I
Have
learned
you-
that once. I did olive oil in lieu of vegetable oil, and olive oil has quite a different flavor.
I mean, have you ever had olive oil cake though?
No, it was
I
brownies.
love olive oil.
It was brownies, and it ruined the brownies. It was
no,
very
no.
bad. It was so sad. I just didn't know. I just didn't think about it. All right, how much of this am I doing?
Half a cup.
Half a cup. Is there? Should we do it? Oh, okay.
I
was thinking a liquid
this
measure.
Too, but as we recall, there are no halves.
oh,
Oh, but I wrote down the milliliters.
Oh, did you?
120.
All right, let's do that. Let's do the liquid
There's
measuring and liquid.
120,
Okay.
but-
And there's no 120. Of
Of course not. Why?
All right.
Why would there be? Well, I'm going to assume it's 10,
Yeah.
20. One little more? And then a
Oh.
touch one?
Really? No, that's 200.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be a
yeah,
thing.
you're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Math
Oil.
in the well.
Water.
Oil in the well. All right.
What is that song from Violet? I got water.
Ding, ding.
Ding.
Cherry Gates, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
How you
A
doing?
ding ding.
A ding ding. All right. Pro streamers.
Okay.
You can bake with extra light olive oil. It doesn't have the flavor. Good to know.
Oh.
I did not have extra light olive oil. I had full-fledged olive oil. It was
Yeah. That's a thing my mom has always taught me is that you shouldn't use extra virgin olive oil for just regular things. You should get extra light.
Sarah, I don't think we can give subs yet, right? Is that right, babe?
You cannot. This is the 7th stream in 30
This is
days.
the one.
This is the one that will make us affiliate. So here we are. The next one, you'll get to do the stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll do channel points. And we'll do
Bits.
bits.
And we'll take your money.
hype trains.
Okay.
1 cup of water. That was more than a cup.
Oh no. All right, so we're doing water, we're doing oil, we got vanilla. Ooh, vanilla. I'm excited about this. So I got ready to go. I got pure vanilla paste. So this is vanilla bean paste, which I think is essentially just ground up beans, right? I mean, it's, you know. Here we go.
That's a great question.
Yeah, it's basically going to be, I think, a little bit more of an intense flavor or like a depthy flavor. I don't know. Depthy, full of depth.
Full of depth.
You know.
So
You
depthy.
know, it's so depthy. My gosh. All right, I need a teaspoon. Yeah, I'm stoked. I want to try it. I can't wait. Here a teaspoon. Where would you live?
There.
Got it. All right, so we're doing all the wet ingredients.
Yeah, the one weird thing is sour cream.
Oh wait, does that say tablespoon of vanilla? Never mind.
Tablespoon of vanilla. Heck, oh yeah, I remember doing this yesterday and I was like, that's a lot.
of vanilla.
But
This is a
I'm
tablespoon, right?
into it. Yeah.
1 tablespoon. Here we go. We're doing vanilla bean paste. Ew. And poop. I like how I
Okay.
just kind of kept it on the scale. I didn't actually intend to
Yeah,
do
I don't know.
that.
And then
Yeah.
a cup of sour cream. So the chocolate
Yeah.
cake I make calls for mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And to just keep
What?
it very moist. And so this uses sour cream.
I like sour cream better than mayonnaise.
And as we've learned, this is the acid that will activate the baking powder and make
Learning.
it floof.
Science! Although in theory, we need to get it in the oven quickly, right? Should we have the...
Oh, I don't know. No, because it needs to rest.
It needs
for
to
half an
rest.
hour.
Never mind. Okay. So then,
Because
yeah, I guess it's not. I guess that's
gluten.
not a thing. I don't.
Okay, so now whisk just as much as you can, just the wet. And then I, because Jay and I were talking about how different chickens lay different kinds of eggs, I bought these very fancy eggs, and now this is all I have left. And the yolks are so orange. They're like if you ever watched people, well, not everyone here is from America,
Yeah.
but have you ever watched like people crack eggs in like videos from like Japan or Europe,
Yes.
and like it's so. Anyway, so I'm gonna put 2 eggs or 3, right?
Wait, do it on the counter. You taught me that.
Whoa, one-handed.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do that again. It doesn't always work.
Wait, pause.
Ugh, I did it.
Beautiful.
Damn.
I'll try one more time. We'll see how this goes. It's
Those
already.
are so orange.
They're so orange and crazy.
Yeah.
What are people saying not to do?
Gloopy. What?
Garage
No,
queen.
don't do that.
Oh no, Sarah. Is
Walk towards the light. Oh no.
Oh, don't.
Oh God.
Everyone be nice.
All right. Oh, that was very
That was a
satisfying.
very
Kimberly.
satisfying
All right, and then once again with gluten-free, we don't have to worry about over mixing. In fact, I read a note in this recipe that was like, mix it, get in there.
Really get in there and do it.
Yes, yeah.
And then, unlike other cake recipes, it's gonna rest for 30 minutes before it goes in the oven to really get everything
Soak
hydrated.
up. Yeah. Ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding!
Rusty Rhymes, thank you for the follow.
Thank you. She had perfection.
What?
She had perfection because
Oh, sheer perfection, I forgot. I heard, is she at the faction? And I was like, what's a
She
faction?
had perfection.
Where are you?
Is she there?
This literally looks like aioli. It's like,
Like,
you know,
why
like
it looks
chili
like
mayo.
Chipotle mayo. If anyone knows the science between why these eggs are so orange, someone
so orange.
let me know.
Well, and also there's the vanilla bean paste in there.
Can't be a version of fix it, mix it. Can it
Mix
just be
it.
us pointing like this?
Mix it.
Mix
Oh
it.
my God, we gotta create that. That's hilarious.
With a whisk in one hand. We did just tell everyone they can start making fan art on the Discord.
We
so-
did. Oh, we're gonna regret that.
Yes,
so
yes, we
hard.
are. We reserve the right to pull the plug on that. It
All
has
right.
to do with how the chickens are fed.
Oh,
Huh.
interesting.
Well, these must have been fed real well.
Or maybe they just eat a lot of like orange foods. What was that magic school bus? Where was it Arnold who ate a bunch of orange?
Do you know my sister ate too many orange things and turned orange?
No.
Mom, tell the tale.
Gail.
She
Regale us.
just loved all of the orange baby
Oh,
food.
come on. That was solid.
Oh, regale us. That's good.
Thank you.
Well, my parents' boat is named the Windy Gale after the co-owners of the boat's wives, Wendy and Gail.
Cute.
I know. Although technically, my mom owns the boat. Not you, Dad.
All right, I think this is sufficiently mixed, and
I
we
think
can let
so,
it
too.
rest for 30 minutes.
Perfect. Pop her somewhere
Ding,
else. Do
ding,
you want to
ding,
do a
ding,
pinky?
ding,
Because I
ding,
would like to.
It's already stuck on my thumb, so yeah,
Well-
go for it.
We're friends.
Mm, it's very tasty.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweetie,
yeah.
you want to lick a whisk? All right.
Are you a whisk licker?
He's a bowl licker.
Oh, and this is like just like a standard yellow cake. You enjoy a standard orange cake today, but that's kind of standard. Are you a whisk licker? I'm dead. Welcome, Rusty. We ask the important questions.
That's it.
And my mom says yes, she turned orange because she liked sweet potatoes and carrots, like just all of the like.
I didn't think that
orange
actually happened.
purees.
I thought that was a fictional.
It happened.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
I wish that are there pictures, Mom? I'm sure you must have been like, this is the funniest thing that's ever
Get in
happened. Carrots, you want to do that? The more food the chicken eats that has yellow and orange pigments like marigolds,
Oh, there you go.
and the darker. Well, let me see. Does it say what these gentlemen ate?
Fascinating.
Well, not gentlemen, ladies.
Gentlemen.
Actually, exclusively ladies.
Exclusively, ladies.
Blue and brown eggs from heirloom breed birds.
Happy Mother's Day.
The Happy Egg Company.
Oh, I hope they're happy.
I hope they're happy.
Yeah.
Now.
Your mom just said she didn't like the green vegetables. Who knew? Listen.
Yeah, you raised her. You don't like green vegetables. Eggs with Insta-worthy yolks. No filter needed. It says so on the box of these eggs.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Do green foods offset the orange ones? Adam asking the good questions.
That's right.
Alright, so
That's
that's going to
a wrap.
sit there for a minute. I'm going
Yeah.
to preheat the oven.
Did any of us need to not be on the oven? Is it all okay to...
Yeah, by the time I need to touch it.
Okay. Alright.
It's probably fine.
Okay.
Preheating the oven to 350. Oh, and we'll prep our pans.
Yeah, let's prep our plant.
Let's prep our
Pepper pans.
Butter them.
Get that butter.
And then I have parchment rounds.
Alright. Do we want to use the Happy Irish butter?
Oh, yeah. As you can tell, I did kind of tuck into that with some bread that I found.
Mm.
She just looked tan, not quite like a pumpkin.
Oh. Let's see. Do we need
Yes, Ellie, not all of our chickens are well fed here in America, and so we have very, very yellow yolks.
Should we... Does that water need to go away?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little, yeah.
They're fresh from the dishwasher. Oh, and that I wiped up sour cream with.
Mmm.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do a little That's not going to be the way to do it, is
Do you
it?
want to use a...
Yeah, I do.
Well, I can do... This is like the one thing I remember of making with my mom.
Texture time, it's all over me.
Is taking
Like a little scoopy and then...
thing, like just digging into the shortening and like going around.
Yeah, there you go.
But
All
you
right.
can texture time it up because no thank you.
Oh, thank you, Rusty Rhymes. We are happy to be here. Awesome to meet you too.
Welcome to Twitch Food and Drink. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you also a Twitch Food and Drink? We are new to the game.
We are very new, so please share if you've got
That's
a
funny.
channel. We want to know.
Yeah, we'll come find you.
We'll raid you one of these days.
We learned how to do that.
We did learn how to do that. It was very
It was
exciting.
fun.
Where did you guys rate?
Rexy.
Yes. We had a Rexy raid. And we've been raided a couple times, which is also fun.
Yeah. On our like first stream, did we get a raid? Or
Second
the second
stream,
one?
yeah. By Montana Mike. Montana, was
Yes.
it Montana Mike?
Mhm.
Who we did not know. It was a big surprise. He was
Yeah.
this
And then I went back and
weird.
watched his VOD to be like, why'd they pick us? And I think they just
found us
Random.
randomly. It was very cute. Anyway, all right.
I
so
make
we're
a
all
mean
buttered.
Irish cheddar biscuit.
Oh, yum. That sounds so
I'm
good.
gonna want
Yeah.
one of those.
We've talked about Irish butter before, but basically it's got a higher fat content or a higher moisture content, so it's pretty yummy for baking, typically.
Ellie is noticing the
Oh,
parchment
yeah.
in here.
Wait,
Oh,
What,
sorry.
what?
Hold on.
I can also go like this. It's a little paper with handles that I used to cut myself, but a whole 100 of these came with these pans.
Ugh, that's so satisfying.
And it was the easiest to take them out.
yeah.
It was so nice.
That is very clever. I did the little thing where you cut out strips and do it with the... I made these little mini pie tartlet things, and it was so exciting, and I was just able to pop it out. Yeah, I made...
We have to talk about him.
So last week we did quiche, and I had made pie crust ahead of time just in case that the pie crust we made in the moment wasn't cool enough or wasn't able to set fast enough or whatever
Something
it
like
was.
that, I don't know.
Anyway, so I had backup, and then we ended up not having to use it. So I was like, well, what am I going to do with this? So I made these little brownie tartlets. It was like an eggless brownie recipe. It was so complex. It was like Greek yogurt and coffee, and
It was very tasty.
it was very tasty. And I made little like mini. I used muffin tin and made little like muffin cups with the pie crust, and it was great. And then the other thing I did was create one of my stupid jokes that I came up with a little while ago.
No jokes are stupid.
When
All
I
jokes
did
are
a pie
bits.
contest. Where is it? Is it in the fridge?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where does he live? Oh, there he is. I'm back. So I was doing a pie contest for my tutoring company. And so, of course, tried to come up with a stupid punny thing. And I was making it for my friend who's gluten-free. So I made a free gluten pie. It's a little
Look, can you turn
baguette.
the phone on?
Yeah, it's
Charlotte, as we call
It's
her.
on. She's
Oh, it
on.
is? There
She's
she
here.
is. Oh, right. We'll have a delay.
She's there. So that's my
Ours
little
is
baguette who's in jail. And
Free the gluten.
free the gluten. So that's my silly little pie that I made in addition to the little pie
Oh,
cups.
Rusty. I learned quiche isn't a good thing to cook in springform pans.
Oh no.
That sounds like a leak waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And I think I have springform pans and I don't think I've ever used them.
I have one that I used
'Cause
and I
I'm
made a
nervous.
cake and it did leak. I've now taken to putting a cookie sheet
Foil?
underneath.
Oh,
Cookie sheet on the lower level.
that's fair.
Anyway,
One time I used
there's
an
my
angel
silly
food
pie.
pan to make this apple cake that my grandma makes. That's Jay's favorite thing. I like it a lot too. But somehow I didn't get it's an angel food cake pan, so the middle comes
Okay.
out. And I didn't quite put it down enough and that leaked. So
Wah, wah.
that was a lot. Anyway.
All right, so I was just looking over at our
cheese
schedule.
bread.
What happened? Cheese bread. God. All right. Baby, I think we can lose Charlotte for a moment.
She's gone.
She gone. Goodbye. Thanks, son.
On top of it.
Chocolate chip cookies for mom. That's a great thing to make for, honestly, Kimberly.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Hashtag broke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, making cookies is the perfect answer. Always.
Absolutely.
Brown your butter. Makes them even fancier.
Yes. And then you can feel fancy with the same ingredients
That's
that you
it.
would have used before.
Yeah.
What are
all right,
we
so
doing
I was
next?
just looking at what we were doing.
Rest.
And we got to do the
Prep.
chocolate. Chocolate.
I don't know if you've checked out, speaking of Amanda becoming a TikTok person.
I'm trying.
She tempered chocolate.
I did.
It was very impressive, and now she's going to teach me how.
It was. All right, well, we're going to do our best. All right, so I brought over my little double boiler. What?
Do you need a
We
boiler?
do. We need a little, like, small pan. And we're going to, yeah. So, essentially, it is my understanding that tempered chocolate, it's all about the crystals. Either you like, so like the chocolate.
This size?
Perfect.
Hooray.
All right. So, you don't want to, if you get it too hot, it burns, obviously, right? But also if you get it too hot, the crystals, something about them, like they need to reform. So you got to cool it really quickly so that they're reforming and get that gloss. That's kind of the idea. So you can either work not to get it as hot, which is what I tried to do and failed. Or you can get it a little bit hot, get everything melted, and then cool it down really fast in like a bowl of ice.
I'm going to get you a bowl of ice.
Let's do a bowl of ice. So I brought over my little double boiler so that we could keep an eye on the temperature. And what we're going to do is kind of a low and slow sort of game here.
Is the tempo.
Oop.
To quote Lizzo.
Kimchi asked a question about the stained glass window on the side, or actually Mrs. Pasta.
Mrs. Pasta would like to know if that's a stained glass window on the side of your kitchen, Kimberly. And I will tell you, no, it is not. It is a sticker, also inspired by my mother and her home. We have a few different fake stained glass windows in my apartment.
Here's the thing, in this apartment, you guys do fancy so well and with such ease.
With stickers?
Yes, with stickers, because does it matter? No, it does not. It looks fancy and lovely.
These don't even reach the full edge of the window. They're the wrong size, but I can see what the weather is.
All right, so I have baker's chocolate.
It is a very cool idea, Fettuccine. Thank you. I'm very cool.
Oh, and Rahul asks what's our favorite childhood game to play? Oh, that's a great question. I'm going to throw the chocolate in there, and then I will answer that question. So what I'm going to do is I have some like extra Ghirardelli if you want to add to it. That's the other thing you can do is add unmelted chocolate or cooled chocolate to the melting chocolate to try and cool it down fast. So that's another thing we can play in there. But yeah, basically baker's chocolate. It's not necessarily the most tasty, but it's
induction burner recipe.
pretty
That's
good
the stuff
for
of dreams.
Oh yeah, induction burner, man.
I think I have
That's
baker's
so cool.
chocolate too, and I never really use it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not like the best chocolate ever, but it works for our purposes. So I'm just breaking it up into smaller pieces. Gonna throw it into the broiler. We don't
bring
want
Charlotte over.
Yeah, let's bring Charlotte over. We ultimately don't want all of it to melt. We want it to get kind of close, and then take it off the heat and let it sort of continue melting, because that'll help with the getting too hot issue. Struggle bus. All right. So we're gonna let it like sit there for a minute. We're gonna give it some stirs, and we're gonna see how we do. We're gonna keep an eye on the temperature as well. But while we do that, let's talk about childhood games. What's your favorite childhood game? Really?
I don't know why Manhunt was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh.
Manhunt.
Did you ever play Manhunt, Adam?
Wait, which one? Describe
Manhunt
the
is like giant outside hide and seek.
rules. Is like one person's.
One person is it, or a few people are it. What do you mean?
Mini spatula.
They're over there in the overflow spatula bin. I'm trying to figure out where I can put this so that I'll lean like this. Manhunt is like playing hide and seek outside, and a few people or one person is it, and then we would just play all over our neighborhood.
Oh, I love
So
that.
there's soccer fields behind a bunch of the houses in the neighborhood, and we would just like meet on the baseball field, and like the soccer fields were around, and then you would just like hide in the dark with flashlights. And I
Sounds
don't think we
very
played that often, and we were like 12. Yeah, I don't. Thanks, Mom, for letting me play Manhunt with my friends.
Did you know?
I'm sure she did. I was a goody two shoes. I told her everything.
Yeah. We played a version of that. We played Cops and Robbers, where we would like be in teams essentially, but we would like tackle each other and tie each other up with ropes and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was intense.
I don't really remember what happened once you got found. Maybe then you were also looking for people?
Oh, okay. You became part of the resistance.
That picture with you and the axe, LMAO. Which picture of me and the axe?
I mean, I'm assuming right before we presented it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Maybe. Yeah. Played that but called it Spotlight. Nice.
Yeah, Spotlight.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Oh, Duck Hunt. I used to play Duck Hunt in my grandparents' basement.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, like Duck Hunt and Tetris.
Yeah. Let's see, what other favorite childhood games? I mean, I love me some,
Monopoly.
Oh, really? Monopoly?
Yes.
I hated Monopoly.
No, we loved
Oh my
Monopoly.
gosh. All right, tell me all about it.
Oh, you know, we just learned how to cheat. And
Oh.
learned where to hide your money so
Uh,
that you could come out swinging.
yeah, sounds about right. I just lost all the time and was sad about it.
What other games did we play?
I loved Clue. I loved Yahtzee. I was the kid that was like consistently going to my family and be like, guys, want to play a game? Let's play a
We
game.
do love board games. I'm trying to think of like what our other. Mom, do you remember our favorites when we were like little?
I used to play My Ship Sails.
What
You
is
know that
that?
game? That's a
No.
card game. It's a card game and it's kind of like Spoons.
Okay.
Where
Oh,
you
we
have to,
played
like-
spoons a
yeah.
lot.
So it's like that. It was very similar, but you just have to shout "My ship sails" as soon as you get it.
Oh.
But the trick is you had to have 6 players to play, which meant I had to enlist every family member to be on board. And it was, or maybe it was 4 players, so like 4 out of 6. It was always a challenge, and I was perpetually looking for opportunities to make my.
Do you play
family
games like out at restaurants, like while waiting for your food?
No.
We always played like I Spy or Hangman.
Oh, nice.
Or-
that's not true. Yeah, we did play some Hangman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played Hangman a lot, and I was an easy tell. And to this day, I can't play games like that
Really?
because I'll just look around. Everyone will see me choose the thing I'm about to say, and then I'll say, "I spy something hot." Like
The chocolate.
yes.
Nailed it.
Or like I'll like sit there and like look like if we were at like Ruby Tuesdays or TGI Fridays where there's stuff all over the walls.
Mm-hmm.
I would like sit there and like spell out the word I was looking at like while actively
looking
looking. So eventually I feel like I was just like, everyone close your eyes. And then I do it. Anyway, to this day, that's why Jay likes any game that forces me to improv at all, because my eyes just go big and I'm like, and then I like I'm trying to think of like games like that. Oh, if I like start doing a bit, or Jay will just start asking me questions about whatever character I've created. And then
Yeah, that's what he does. He's like, oh, you want to step into my ring?
he goes,
Okay,
oh,
go
okay,
on.
and who else? And go on.
Yeah.
And I just sit there and I'm like,
Name 3 things that person does. Yeah.
yeah,
Name
you've met
3
him.
more.
Yeah.
All right, so this chocolate is starting to look pretty melty.
Do you
I feel
want-
like I want the thermometer
Okay.
to see where we're at.
I'm gonna put Charlotte away because I feel like we need both hands.
I do. We need both hands. Sorry, team. So go ahead. All right, and we're already too hot, but
Oh.
that's fine.
What should it be?
88 is the goal. We're at like 101.
Okay, well, pop her down.
So we're gonna. Well, here's the thing though. If we don't melt all the clumps, we gotta turn that off. Then the clumps get stuck in your nozzle, which happened to me the other day. Which, when you're making a tree, is fine, which is what we're making. But basically, I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time to try and melt as much clumpiness as possible.
And then you make it cold, and then you
And
make
then
it
you
hot
make it cold.
again?
No.
Oh, then you just make it cold.
You just, I mean, you could do the
Just-
flash freezing thing that we learned last week from. Who was it? Hustle? No.
Hmm.
Who gave us that?
Shadow
tip?
King?
I don't remember.
was
Sorry. So like that method I think is doable, but this method, basically you cool it until it gets to a point where the crystals will have reformed, but it's still like malleable. So that is melty enough. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it
Okay.
into the water without
And then what should
Putting
it get
water in
down
it.
to?
like 86 or so.
Okay.
Like we'll kind of see. There's like a texture you want it to be like still
Shiny?
pipeable and shiny and all the
Okay.
things. But you can see it's got some shine still. It's
Stirring
not like
rapidly is key. Well, we're pretty rapid. And by we, I mean Amanda.
Put your elbow in. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing you can do is to like sort of increase the surface area maybe, or like you're trying to
Oh, yeah, I've seen people
move
like,
it around.
is that why
Slap
people
it
like,
on the marble. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That cools it quickly. That's the idea.
have you ever watched the candy making videos?
Oh my
People, like,
gosh.
make
yes.
candy?
So satisfying.
That's a part of TikTok you'd like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay.
There's like old time candy shops. Oh, see, but now like the sides are getting very cold.
That's true.
We're in the 80s.
Okay, great. So we
Lovely ladies from the 80s.
I think successfully cooled it to the point where it's going to be happy
Okay.
later. Maybe.
Will.
We can also, I
And
forgot
so,
about my
what
other thing.
happens
We could
now?
add
Oh, right. Other chocolate.
other chocolate. Well, now, in theory, it is tempered.
And then you just leave it there.
And then you just leave it there, or you can actually use it.
Oh.
Which, in this case, we can go ahead and pipe.
Perfect. Do you want a bag?
Yeah, let's get back. Here's a bag. So, I'm going to make... So, my mom was a very... Well, she's an artist. And if you were here at the beginning of the stream, I talked about how she's got frontal temporal dementia. So, she... she's not the same as I remember her growing up now, but she, it's like seizing a little bit. Sorry, I'm distracted.
I think maybe get it hot again.
Yeah. Ugh, that didn't happen last time, although I didn't have the bowl of the...
Yeah, I think that was too cold.
I think that was too cold, but I've also heard that was a thing you do to cool it down quickly.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
I don't know.
Well, maybe now some residual heat.
Just let it sort of live there for a minute.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, regardless, tempering chocolate, it doesn't have to be perfectly tempered if we're, talking about a treat, because it can look woody and it's not a problem.
We're already melting again.
We're already melting it. Great.
Good.
It's gonna be great. But my mom was very nature happy. She spent a lot of time on like survival retreats and stuff like that. I remember her. Yeah. I remember
Like building shelters?
More like how do you survive in the woods or how do you track animals? Although she probably built shelters. Yeah. My mom was like, what? Badass. Yeah, she was amazing. I have this image of when we were really little. I was probably like 4 or 5, and we were up in the mountains, and she had us all sit around, and she made fire with 2 little sticks and did the thing. And I remember her teaching me how to walk through the forest without making a sound. It's like the way that you put your foot and you like tested the thing and then go down.
Like when you're like if you see a bear, what to do, or like if you see a
mountain
lion.
Well, we were up in the mountains all the time, so we needed to know those survival skills.
I just had to kick a rat out of work.
Yes,
I showed
you did.
this
Oh my
video.
god!
A rat
Tell
waltzed
that story.
itself. Just a rat walked on into the lobby at work. Adam, I will show you the security footage my boss pulled later.
It's incredible.
And I literally, my friend had just told me about like how to get mountain lions away from you and stuff. And so I literally just leaned and clapped at the rat and made myself big. Like I did all the things. Anyway, maybe I'll put the screenshot of me sweeping a rat out the door on Discord somewhere.
It's hilarious. It's so good. It is a story that I have already told other people.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York City. My mom was my Girl Scout leader. My mom wasn't my Girl Scout leader, but her best friend was.
That's cool. All right. So bottom line, the reason I'm making a tree is because my mom was a major nature gal, and it was the first thing I thought of when I was like, decorating a cake to honor my mom. So that is what this is all about. My hope is to pipe it onto, we need parchment paper.
Yeah.
Yep. Pipe it onto some parchment paper, let it dry, let it do its thing, and then later, very, very carefully, peel it off and pop it onto the cake. We're going to see what happens. The other thing I got to make sure is I know exactly how wide the cake is so that I don't make a tree too big.
Well, I have, funny you should say, an extra pan that I put in the toaster oven because it's the perfect size. And I made myself some of those leftover Brownie bites. But you can do this.
Look at that shiny.
Help?
It's so shiny. We did it. All right. Yes, that is perfect. But maybe I'll just I just need to generally know this.
Just visualize.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe like
a pen or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
maybe.
there one sitting right there.
Thanks, hon. Mm-hmm. A wild Adam appears.
Did I appear?
No, I don't think so.
Aha!
That was your mother's one request of you, Adam. You have to appear before she leaves.
We'll see.
Alright, so we're making Mother's Day cake stuff. So we're making a vanilla cake, and then I'm gonna try and pipe a tree that goes out of chocolate that goes on top to honor my mom, who was a little woodsy.
Parchment paper does not like to be drawn
But you know what?
on.
That's plenty.
Is that enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's plenty. I just need to know generally the scope so that I don't make a tree too big.
And I'm going to make you do it over here.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Charlotte can see.
And babe, can we get Charlotte back? Oh. You okay, honey?
What was that?
Fine. Sorry.
Was that an axe?
No.
Or a shield?
No.
A tray?
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, the bathroom? The thing in the bathroom? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Did it break? I
Yeah.
didn't think it could. I don't really care about it. It was free.
Sorry.
It was a free gift with purchase. You're good. I'll turn Charlotte on.
yeah.
Because I learned how to use the things. Aha! I did.
Hey, you did it. Good job.
He's got a biting ninja. No.
It's the ninjas in the apartment. All right. So, loud clanging off camera will never not be funny. You're not wrong, Martina.
It's usually me, so that was nice.
Yeah. All right. So, well, chocolate into
Breaking things
piping
his
bag.
first time in the chair.
All
He
right.
sat in that chair before.
And we need to make a little hole. So do we have scissors somewhere?
Yeah, right here.
All right. All right. You did it.
Like a legal one?
Yeah. Perfect.
There.
And a little bit more.
Okay.
Perfect. And a little bit more. What's happening?
These are bad scissors. Naughty scissors.
Bad suit, naughty suit. What am I quoting?
Bad suit.
Bad suit, naughty suit.
Bad suit.
Is that
naughty suit.
Mel Brooks? That's definitely Mel. No, it's
Ding
Monty
ding.
Python. Ding ding! Oh, Bobcat.
Hello.
Thank you for the $10. That's Adam's dad.
Oh! He was $10.
That's very sweet of you.
That's nice.
Good job, Dad. You figured it
Aw,
out.
you did.
It's
do
so
it.
I can buy a new
appreciate
tray.
you. Yeah. Probably. Ding ding. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try and make a treat, and I'm probably gonna make more than one just for fun. All right. So with this, the goal of a treat is that it's a little bit chaotic. So I'm just gonna kind of try and make a little.
Monty Python. Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Holy Grail. How could I forget? That was some.
That was a childhood.
That was a childhood. My family loved those movies.
Oh, mine too. Well, my dad did. I actually. Mom, did you like that too?
Mm. Yeah, we watched it as a family frequently. So
This is fun.
the nice thing about a tree is chaos is king.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just kind of do whatever I'm feeling in the moment, and hopefully it'll work out fine.
Yeah.
The goal is not to make it too thin, though, because otherwise it will
Hard to
not
get.
nicely come away.
Now, are you an artist of sorts? Like, how are you good at this?
I am. So my mom, as I said, was an artist,
Right.
and so she.
You have some of her things in your apartment, right? Because I've seen them.
Yeah. So she did a lot. She dabbled in a lot of different styles, and she was always trying to learn. She was very creative, and she was, had a huge passion for all things art. And so I, as a way to sort of connect with her, would do art myself. But it was always very, I would kind of join her on
A project.
or she would take me to her art class with her, and I'd get to
Oh, cool.
sit in, which was really fun. And I have some of the sweetest memories. I remember one of my best friends, who is a legit great artist, came with us once, and it was just the coolest. It was some of the most fun I've ever had. So anyway, she was always really encouraging, and she would always let me kind of come into her studio with her. My dad built her a studio it was like an addition to our house, and it was this
he loves
all
her.
of these. Oh, he loves her very much. Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, it is. So yeah, it's very much a way that I connect to my mom is through art. It's also very therapeutic for me. This business is getting a little crazy. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so a little chaotic tree.
That's very pretty. I would have
you.
made a glob.
Try one?
Should I make something for my mom?
Yeah.
Now, a tree for my mother would be a family tree because she is the resident genealogist. So let's see. What do you do? Just like...
So, exactly. You just kind of go with the flow. You get kind of an outline, and then you can sort of fill it in as going if you want to get a little closer So if you get closer, almost like you're writing with a pen, that's going to help you have more control over
Not
it.
always very good at writing with a pen either.
A happy little tree, happy little accident.
Happy accidents.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle.
Yep. And you don't even have to squeeze that hard. You can kind of let it come out slowly so that it's a little easier to. Yeah. And then you can kind of flesh out the branches. You can add little twigs off of them. You can make them thicker. Exactly.
Oh. Okay, it's not as hard as I thought.
No, it's, I mean, a tree is a good, like...
My sister is the artist of the family, not me. She is a potter and an art historian.
That's cool. Potting is so cool.
Yeah, she has like a potting wheel in her apartment now too.
Oh my God, I mean, speaking of texture time, that is 100% all the time texture time.
Mom, is that enough branches for our ancestors? No. Because as I mentioned, it goes back to the Revolution.
Woo! We've got connections to Thomas Jefferson in my family.
Do you really?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I know.
interesting.
For my older sister's high school graduation, Honey, my grandma, took us all as a family to Virginia, and we went and checked out Thomas Jefferson's old home and stuff. That was great.
It's called Monticello.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it. I go back to the Mayflower.
Do you?
Yeah, so does Jay.
Oh my gosh.
So
It's funny.
our ancestors were good friends, I guess. There weren't that many of them.
They were, historic best friends.
Well, Jay's ancestor from the Mayflower has a children's book about him because he fell overboard. But mine was like an old man. But Jay's ancestor,
turn I was not expecting.
Yeah, Jay's ancestor fell overboard, and then obviously got back on because he became an ancestor.
What a Schmidt thing to do.
Kimberly, my mom's family goes back to the Mayflower. My grandma put together the tree, which Mayflower. Well, there are only so many Mayflower ancestors, so we could be related to the same one. Kimberly and Jay's family members were on the Mayflower with my ancestors. Yeah, we were all there together.
Oh my God!
Are you from Brewster is my Mayflower ancestor, so Brewster, New York is named after it.
I love that.
But there's millions of his ancestors at this point.
I mean, that's how.
My family, Old Blood, Massachusetts. Wow!
Ah!
All right, Fettuccine.
All right, I'm extending this.
And Jay's also then went to St. Louis, so maybe you're the same Mayflower.
Ah.
I don't remember Jay's Mayflower ancestor's name.
What are your thoughts about doing a tire tree?
Do it! I love a tire swing.
Tire swing on a tree. I said tire tree and I meant tire swing.
There were no McAwesomes on the Mayflower. My Mayflower ancestor, Rhode Island. I'm from New Jersey by way of Pennsylvania, by way of New Jersey, apparently by way of the Mayflower.
I don't know if you saw, but Jay said you did a good job on your tree.
Thank you, Jay.
Aww.
He is much better at artsy things than me.
He is?
Does that look like a tire?
Have you seen his handwriting?
Oh,
Have you seen my handwriting?
That doesn't look like a tire. It looks like a donut. Oh no.
Well, it's been used so much that it has been stretched out. Like everyone has loved the tire swing.
It's okay.
Then it got a little oval shape.
Yeah, there you go. All right. What I also wanted to.
Well, that's for you.
Yep. There we go. Kind of wanted to make something for like. What if we just do?
Famous donut tree. Did I say something that was not PG-13? Oh, I don't ever mean to do that when I say things.
What did you say? I missed it.
I'll tell you later when you're older.
Okay.
Nonsense, the swing looks great. Thank you. While you're doing that, I think we can get the cakes in the oven.
Yes, let's do it.
And this batter looks much better.
So I'm doing a little DAR.
Fun!
In honor.
Well, you clearly, are you a member of the DAR? Because if you can go back to
I
Thomas
should
Jefferson,
be.
you very clearly have the thing. My mom can do your paperwork for you.
Fair enough.
She did it for me.
I'm more thinking about my connections to Barbara Lash than anything when I think about the AR.
Barbara, are you in the DAR?
I don't know, but she's got that vibe. Barbara is one of the coolest people to talk to about history and also feminism.
She should be friends with my mom.
She would be.
I'm measuring just so we have the same amount of batter
that's
in each
smart.
thing.
So we can have even case. Okay,
Yeah.
what can I do? Sorry, I got distracted by
No.
chocolate.
Enjoy the chocolate.
Yeah. All right, we can probably slide this actually back here instead of out of the way. All right.
I think when I did this yesterday, it was like 450 or so in each of these.
Well, we could weigh. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I don't have like the same size bowl like to tear out, you know?
It's right. Yeah. I was thinking like put it in a different one and that's
Okay, so
too
that
much
was
work.
445.
All right.
Do you want to like smooth the top?
Yeah. A little bit. All right. So.
You can use.
And we're supposed to bang it on the counter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also seen people like spin it really fast to try and
Whoa.
like flatten the
I'm gonna
layers.
try that. Whee!
Did it work?
I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, it's
Yes,
very
Amanda, your family
satisfying.
goes back to Williamsburg. Says Barbara.
Yes, well, I mean, Barbara's just one of, I highly recommend if you ever feel like having a conversation about history, call Barbara Lash. She is very much, Sarah's mom does the spin trick. I mean, it's a very fun trick.
I had never heard of it before, and I don't even really know where I've heard of it now, but someone told me about it.
Oh no. I mean, there's something very satisfying about it.
Yeah.
Mini.
Man spins the pan and it goes everywhere. No!
And be careful. And look how smooth and happy. It is a little, it's like a kind of gelatinous. Is that just the lack of gluten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that it has rested, I think.
Oh, yeah, sure. Because it would get a little more. All right. Now that just came from Poland in the 1910s. Ooh, that's interesting.
Huh?
My relatives came from
Poland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the 1910s, I had some relatives come from what is now Russia, what was Latvia? Wherever Riga is.
Ooh, I have not heard of Riga.
I think it's Latvia.
Ding ding!
Okay. And then maybe just like a little bit more in each one, and then we're good.
Lady Naganata, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Lady Nagnidada.
Sheer perfection. I remembered this time.
Thank
Alright,
you.
where does that need to live? A little bit in each?
Yeah. For good measure. Here, that one was the heaviest to start, I think.
Alright.
Okay, I want to spin one.
Yeah. Here, you do the rest too, so place it. Nom nom nom.
I had to bang it against both things.
Yeah, you did. Just scared me a little.
Sorry.
Alright, so we're gonna get these guys in the oven. They're gonna go in for what, 35 minutes? Is that what we said? I think it was 35. What?
Shadow King can trace the Scottish line back to the Queen Victoria's daughters. Because
Cool.
the royals took such excellent notes. So if you are related, like if you're going back beyond, well, America for what we were looking at,
Sure.
the royal line is the most well documented.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like this, and then maybe we rotate.
I'm gonna
them
do a little
about halfway
switcheroo.
through.
Alright. Cakes in the oven. How are we on time? I have no concept. I think we can leave Charlotte, babe.
Fine. Here, I'm gonna do a 20-minute timer, and then we'll swap them around. Huh?
Sorry, we were distracted. What'd you say?
I said a 20-minute timer, and then we can swap them around, and then it should be another 15 to 20 after that.
Alright, good. Alright, is it tea time?
I think so.
It's tea time! Let's
Bake.
get a chair!
Tea time.
Bake and
Chocolate.
tea
Oh,
time.
we did the chocolate.
Oh, should we bring up this for our tea time? It's on the chair. I feel like we should. Is it gonna
Yeah. And I'm gonna put this
Kimberly's
stuff
got
away.
fun game. Oh.
Yeah, why not?
I didn't think it through. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine. Wee. Ooh.
Should I make tea?
Yeah, let's make tea.
Okay.
What kind of
Do
tea?
you
are we
want
gonna
jasmine rooibos?
Yes.
Okay.
make? I'm very excited.
Sarah got me
Sarah
vanilla
got us
jasmine
tea.
rooibos. I'm very excited. I'll make a whole pot.
Thank you, sweetie. Cheers. Yeah. Oh. Pardon me. Oh. That was a chair to the butt. All right.
A chair to the butt.
Chair to the butt. Fun song.
Pizza Hut.
All right, so we're making tea.
Everyone else sings around their home.
We have, singing in the kitchen. Adam Arms. There was a wild Adam.
Will you hand me a tablespoon?
Yeah, I'll hand you a tablespoon. Yeah.
Did you smell this the other day?
Yes, I did. It smells so good. I can't wait. Should we add cheese? And should we do...
Yes! Whoop. I just almost knocked the teapot everywhere. Anyway, this is Vanilla Jasmine Rooibos from Adagio Teas. That sounds cool.
I'm very excited. Bye, Billy! Surf and turf. Oh, nice. All right. Where did the cheese live?
Oh my god, everyone's talking about Ancestry.com. Mom, are you happy?
You said you put the cheese.
Oh, they're all in little brown bags. Yep. Oh, and I made more red.
You did?
Yeah. The different kind.
Oh my gosh, I'm stoked.
Oh,
Kimberly made a gluten-free baguette the other night. It was
to be clear, I didn't make it.
incredible. You didn't make it?
No, I was from Whole Foods, remember?
Oh, that's right. It was the other one that...
Huh?
No, you didn't make that either. All right, Kimberly fed me.
I purchased a gluten-free baguette from Whole Foods.
That was so yummy. Put this to the side for a minute. Ooh.
And now I also bought a multi-grain.
Oh, yummo.
Yeah.
So we have cheeses. We got a
Gouda,
Gouda,
a Boucheron, which is a soft goat, and a Saint Andre, which is one of my mom's favorite cheeses.
Oh, nice.
So there's all that.
Okay.
And then I do still have a little bit of baguette. Oh, and I have the non-gluten, or the actual gluten baguette as well.
Okay.
Those little garlicky boys that made me.
Oh, that makes you a little upset?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Be careful, everyone.
Oh, boy.
And then here.
All right.
And I'll just get us hunks.
Hunks of cheese.
Hunks of cheese and hunks of bread.
All right.
Hunks of Adam. Hunks of
Hunks.
hunks of hunks.
That sound is the tea. Adam was giving me the... Yeah. It will be done soon. Oh, I love tea time. I just always realize how much anxious energy I've had the whole time. I'm like, sitting.
Yeah, and now it's like, everyone calm down.
How was your week?
You know, I kicked a rat out of a building.
You did do that. And you hosted girls' night?
I saw Moulin Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
To be clear, the Broadway musical, not the movie.
Yes. But I saw it for the first time. I can't believe I hadn't seen it yet.
I mean...
Thank you, Sarah.
I also have not seen it yet.
It's very fun. I do want to go back now. Jay still hasn't seen it.
All right.
Mom, is that part of your subscription in Philly? The tour?
Cheese is the best.
Cheese is the best.
That's very good.
I like this one. This is the time where we get quiet.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Yeah. Adam, how are you?
All right.
All right. Thanks
How
for
was your
being
week?
here. My week.
I saw you on Friday.
You did see me on Friday. We had a great time. My week was good. It was a pretty busy one. I'm doing a lot of fun stuff though. I'm working on some animation voiceover stuff, and so I've been working on characters. That's been really fun. I get to do an audio drama next week, which will be cool. I'm gonna be a character in that, which will be really interesting. I got a coaching on Tuesday, so I've been playing around with all these different characters. This morning I was working on a little Disney princess style, and I'm trying to just come up with generic characters, but that they are a nod to characters that exist.
Yeah.
So and trying to hit all of the. I don't know if you come into this. So as a singer, I've got a ton of versatility in my voice, right? So I can talk really high, and I can talk really low, and I can do all of right? So I have trouble honing or reining it in so that I don't go all over the place when I do a character. So there's I'm trying to figure out parameters that I can play within where I can still act, so I'm not stuck on the one thing. So I was playing around with this little Disney princess character who goes into the forest for the first time, and she breaks away from her guard and she finds a pretty little bluebird, which is also a Mel Brooks. Oh, is that Robin Hood Men in Tights? The pretty happy little bluebird left a happy little doo-doo on your head. I'm right. So I was playing around with her, like, and how Disney Princess is like a Kristen Bell kind of pure sound, and then really high pitched. And I was playing around with a fairy who's like a teenager who like speaks with vocal fry, but is also a fairy. Anyway, just making my life really hard. It's fun. It's good. So that was a fun like artsy part of my week. I also had an audition that I had to film the other night before I came over here that Adam very sweetly helped me with. That was for a kind of pseudo.
Oh yes, because I was like, you have makeup on.
I did have makeup on.
You don't always, but I was like,
no, I don't usually. I do it today a little bit, like for when we're on camera with lights and stuff. But yeah, I had to be this character who's very she just like really wanted to be married and believed that it would happen and believed she'd find Mr. Right in 3 months. And so that was fun. Got to explore that that journey. I just keep holding this apple. Should
I know.
we cut it up?
I've just been waiting.
Just been
for
playing
you to
with
say.
it.
You look like a princess with just like a.
Let me summon the birds. That's one of my favorite. Enchanted. Just Enchanted when she's just like,
yep.
And it's all rats and pigeons. And it's like,
yes, I can summon a rat.
And my little friends, we all sing a happy little working song.
I love that song.
Oh, it's cute. Anyway, apple.
Would you like to cut the apple?
I want to cut the apple.
Okay,
Let's
you
do
do
that. Okay, I'm going to cut the apple. So yeah, that was my week. That was my week plus a lot of like tutoring. Which is,
which is normal.
Normal and fine. Well, and it's like we're nearing the end of the school year. So it's like finals and okay, I'm so sorry. And APs and all that fun stuff. And then like a few extra what's happening?
We've just never seen anyone cut an apple like this before, and I'm
really?
watching you do it.
It's maybe not the I don't know that it's ever like taught this way. It's just how you get rid of the I really don't like
cut
that.
Around it.
Oh, sure.
Maybe that's one where you're singing when the rat appeared. No! Just scurried on in! I want to take ballet.
No summoned. No summoned.
It's terrifying.
Alright, so you go like halfway through and then you just cut through it like that? No? Like
I mean, you can do that too. But I just like cut 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, like
you're
literally around.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then and then you have like a little snack for yourself too. This is probably more efficient. You get more apple. I mean, you get more apple.
You get more apple, which I am a weird, like, I gotta get all the apple. No waste. My family was all no waste all the time. Me too. I'm gonna just leave this here. We'll see how we do. All right, apples. Oh. Doing great.
The rat did not have pizza.
More apple per apple. You got it, Marty. You know. Yeah, my household, my dad in particular. Dad, are you still watching? I'm about to brag on your eco-friendly nature.
Oh no.
He had gotten it down to a science. His entire household is like waste-free. So
whoa,
he does compost and he does recycling.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like very little that is actual trash, and that like so to the point where he doesn't even have like the trash man come anymore. Trash person. Yeah, that sounds wrong.
Garbage man.
Garbage worker.
Waste collector.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's very like mindful of all things environmental impact with what he does, and he's got it down to like a very nerdy science, which is it's very fun, but it's also like really overwhelming when I go to visit because I have to be like, okay, which recycling is this? Oh god.
Multiple recyclings.
Multiple recyclings. Well, and he also got
compost.
solar panels, and he got a Tesla recently, so he runs his car off his house. It's very fancy.
This is very impressive.
I know. My dad, ladies and gentlemen. It's an impressive man.
I go through phases of zero waste, and then I just can't do it.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I can't find good conditioner that doesn't come in a plastic bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Really tried.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I really tried, but I tried 2 different conditioners from Lush, and neither one of them worked all that much.
Overworked. So we composted for a while, and we would put it in a container in our freezer, and then
so
once a week.
I had a roommate once who composted in the freezer. And nary did she ever take it out of the freezer.
Yeah. We do a good job.
And so we just had compost in the freezer.
They stopped doing the compost pickup that they used to do at the little like farmer's market near us. So then it just started going in the trash, but like it was making it so that our trash didn't stink and like we didn't have to take it out as much. So we're like, well, we'll just keep doing it. So eventually we'll get back to composting. I don't know.
Well, you can use your own compost in a garden.
Oh. I want to have a garden, but I just can't imagine how to do it here. I don't know. Yeah.
I've seen people with like window gardens, like those like little things. And even that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I only just started having plants of any kind. And now
tried
my
it.
poor pothos is turning yellow.
Oh.
I know, I think I overwatered it. I Googled it.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Fettuccine, you're in Maine? I didn't know that. You're not in Maine. I know where you... Well, I don't really know where you live, but I know you're in St. Louis. Howard Botanic Garden with studio lights. That sounds like so much work.
That does sound like a lot of work. And a lifestyle. And also I have cats. That would destroy it. Yeah.
You have to be careful about what you got, if the cats were allowed to be near it or not.
That's the other thing. Yeah. I tried to put plants into the studio at home because Adam and Jay obviously have to film in there, and the kitties never go in there. So I was like, oh, perfect place for plants.
I can put in some air plants so they'll filter their air.
Grandparents had a cabin on an island in Maine. That's cool.
That sounds fun. I'm going to go to an island.
My family has a cabin that's in the mountains, still, in Colorado, that my grandparents, bought, but then built upon. So it's really like a very, it's very much our cabin and our land, like this, Yeah. And we've got an easement on it. It's a conservation easement to, make it so nobody can develop on it and that kind of thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I only learned it because of that. But it is, made out of logs. It does not have plumbing. It's very rustic, but really a cool place. And I learned to drive up there on this 50-year-old Jeep that had a H stick shift and no power steering and chaotic, but very fun. Well, that's good. Yeah. I got to learn to drive at 14 because it was just our land.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I drove a 4-wheeler once in Maine randomly.
Oh, interesting.
But I didn't like going fast, and it was a little... I was okay with not doing it. I was even I probably don't need to drive, so I love living in New York.
Yeah. Oh, Adam and I had to drive a bit when we were getting the cats, because I was stupid and found cats at a shelter in Jersey. Very far from us and not close to public transit. Yeah. Yeah, not smart. Not smart on my part. I used an app that
Pet
had
Finder or something.
Yeah, it was Pet Finder, and it had a radius, a mile radius, which just I didn't think about accessibility for this. So anyway, Adam and I had to get a zip car and multiple times drive. It was very stressful. Really hated it. Don't like driving in New York. Do not recommend.
But now you have a little kitty family.
I do have a little kitty family. They're very sweet.
They're worth the trip.
Worth the trip. Yeah. Yeah.
We've all seen Peaches.
We've all seen Peaches. Sweet Peaches. Well, now there's fan art of me and Peaches. Cat and C. That.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. I was really speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very surreal. That's very surreal. Anyway, tea. How's our tea?
Oh yeah.
Probably
I forgot.
All right,
Here
let's
it is.
do some tea.
Quite hot.
Ooh, look at that.
Billowy.
Oh, I really love your teapot.
Thank you.
It's very cute.
My mother-in-law got it for me.
Oh.
That's the perfect little size.
Oh, that smells so good.
I'm gonna put milk in mine. Do you want milk?
Yeah. Oh no. Fett adopted their cat from North Carolina while living in New Hampshire.
Oh, that's quite a drive.
They drove it up for you. Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
They really wanted you to have that cat.
Hi, Crispy. Happy Mother's Day.
How's your move? Have you done it? Oh, my sister's in San Francisco. If you see her, say hello. Yeah.
Never too late, Crispy. We're just sitting and waiting
Never
for
too
Frank
late.
today. Never. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Never too late. Oh.
For me.
I like the Kelly Clarkson version of that one. It's
I don't
pretty.
know if I've heard it.
Oh, there's a whole remix album that's like,
Well, I've never seen that movie. Which shocked Sarah gave me the same look.
what?
And I was like, I've never seen Greatest Showman.
Here's the thing.
Jay sleeps with a P.T. Barnum biography like next to him. It's not there anymore. It's in his office now. But it used to be on his bookshelf.
Okay.
And I think he was too nervous. Like, you know when you like love something? Like, I get very nervous about Peter Pan adaptations.
Okay.
He was very nervous.
That's fair. That's fair. And here's the thing. It's not a brilliant movie. You know, people may disagree with me. Move is done. Congrats, Frisbee.
Yay!
Woo! This tea is incredible, by the way.
It's really good.
Like, oh my god. But the music is pretty fun. The video that sold me on it is a rehearsal video of the song "This Is Me."
Yes, when Jeremy was in it, right?
No.
Oh.
No, it was Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm. And
it
Kiala.
was...
Finish
Who?
your story. Kiala Settle.
Oh, yeah. The name just, like, didn't register in my brain. Yeah, but Jeremy Jordan wasn't in it.
He was in one of the readings, because Hugh Jackman lost his voice.
Okay.
And he was in one maybe he did it that time, and then he was in one of the readings as the Zac Efron part for a long, long time.
Well, that would make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Zac Efron did a good job. He did a good job. But Jeremy Jordan probably would have nailed it. So there was a rehearsal video of them just, like, singing it, and she just is brilliant and beautiful, and I was like, I'm in.
That's the only thing I've seen of the movie.
So that, like, I saw that first, and then went and saw the movie, and, like, the heart of that, like, knowing what they were doing, what they felt making it, made me like the movie.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'm in, because all the actors are feeling this.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Because the story is fine. The story is fine. The music, some of it's great, some of it's kind of meh. But there's some big, cool moments, and, like, neat. Like, I recommend it. I don't know if Jay would like it, if he really loves that story.
But he also, like, understands that P.T. Barnum was a big asshole.
And they do a good job of, like, trying to give his perspective without making it, like, making apologies for it.
Okay.
So he's not, like, villainized, but he's also not, you don't,
like a good man.
Right.
Okay.
It's
interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know.
Also, my friend in college is from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay. And
there's a rap video somewhere about Bridgeport, Connecticut, and the only thing I remember from it is just like, this is the home of P.T. Barnum. Because it's true, there's a P.T. Barnum museum in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I just remember watching this, like, very low-grade YouTube rap video.
That reminds me of The Office. So.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, now I can't remember any of it. Call poison control if you're bit by a spider, but check that it's covered by your healthcare provider.
Yes, it was very similar. Same vibe.
Cool. All right. Interesting.
I'm going to switch these around now because it looks like we have 40 seconds.
And then do you want to
play a game? And sing for our mothers?
Let's play a game. Ooh, those are looking fluffy and happy. And jiggly. Ah, oh, you okay?
Yeah, I just hit the edge of the oven. Because I'm not careful.
Please be careful. What did we say? 15 more minutes?
Yeah, and then, like, we'll check it then.
Okay. All right. Lady Naganada, we are baking vanilla cake that we are going to decorate in honor of our moms. And we made some chocolate trees to go on top, which are looking a little woody in terms of, like, not being fully tempered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what do they call it? Bloomed?
They bloomed. But that's okay.
But they're trees.
They're trees. They look woody, and that's fine. That was the backup plan.
Yeah.
What are our mom's favorite cakes to eat? Well, I don't remember. Dad, what was mom's favorite cake?
Mom, what's your favorite cake? I was going to say, like a strawberry shortcake. Or just like a pound cake.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, just
pound
like
cake?
a pound cake.
I feel like I remember my mom loving an angel food cake.
Oh.
I feel like that might be a thing. She definitely was. She loved chocolate, but she was also one for, like, lighter desserts, and she often was, like, on a diet. Or, you know, like, she would have a very small amount of dessert kind of thing.
My mom's favorite diet dessert that I talk about to this day, I don't know if you've heard me tell this story in a while, diet chocolate soda with a splash of heavy cream. She went through quite a face. But I did have a sip once, and it does just kind of taste like a melted float.
Oh.
You know?
Hey, Adam.
Yep.
What's your mom's favorite cake?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate. Is it chocolate?
Is it chocolate, Barbara?
Oh, Mom, I was right.
I mean,
Pound cake.
I would say, oh, yay. Barbara, if you ask me, I would say your favorite's chocolate. But maybe... We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see what the answer is. My dad's favorite cake is carrot cake.
Oh, interesting choice.
I feel like we all had like the cake you got for your birthday, and mine was cheesecake for a long time.
Mine was Dairy Queen's ice cream cake.
Yes. The whale or what?
Oh, Barbara, yes. All right, Barbara loves a chocolate cake. Barbara, I'll make you my favorite chocolate cake.
Oh, what is your favorite chocolate cake?
It's in the Harry Potter cookbook.
Oh, you've told me about this many times.
It's really good. It's very like fudgy and delicious. It's got coffee in it. It's like the perfect level of sweet and moist, but like a little bit.
Have you ever had Jay's birthday cake that I make him? That's a chocolate cake?
No, I don't think so.
It's a chocolate cake that calls for mayonnaise.
Okay.
And Guinness.
All right.
It's mayonnaise and Guinness and chocolate and espresso, and it's so rich and delicious. But I make raspberry ganache, like raspberry chocolate ganache for the middle.
Num num.
It's yummy.
Chocolate Coke at Steak and Shake. Chocolate Coke does not appeal to me even a little bit.
Every day after you picked us up. Yeah, chocolate soda is interesting. But sometimes the idea of like just putting milk in a root beer if I don't have ice cream.
But
it's like
ice cream in it.
exactly.
You're not wrong. Okay, fair.
Like this
I'm not
is a
judging
thing.
Gail. I'm not trying to.
Also,
judge.
if you ever get to this side of TikTok in Utah, there are soda shops.
Ooh.
And like where like you can get like a Red Bull with a pump of black raspberry or like a Diet Coke with a pump of coconut. Like yeah, so crazy. Can confirm it's incredible. Oh, your birthday cake. Yeah, bird. Anyway, I decided we should play a game.
Oh yes, we're gonna play a game. Because our moms did ask us to sing. Well,
yeah, if anyone has ever been a theater major that no longer really does it, or like just a good singer as a youth, your parents always go, I wish you'd sing.
Or...
Yeah. I always asked for Jay and I to duet.
Aww.
Like, you and Jay should do a duet.
My mom still loves it when we sing. My sisters and I will sing with her. Jenna hi.
Just here for the singing. Hello.
Listen, what else are you gonna come for?
Yeah.
There's baking, but the singing is really.
So I have two things in front of me. This is a game from Broadwasted. If you've ever listened to my podcast. Also, Jay is Brian watching this because I'm stealing the game we play.
Oh no.
So this is a big thing of playbills. I don't remember which are in here, and so feel free to pick ones that you know.
Oh boy. So
this is a game called Plot Points. Oh, and then I also have a stack of Lights of Broadway show cards, which are trading cards for shows. So how Plot Points works, which is a game we play on Broadway still a lot, is you have to, it's a guessing game.
Yep.
So one person will get a show card and a playbill, and you have to, what did we decide it was? Oh, so sing the plot of the playbill, like the show
playbill
of the
plot.
And then pick a song from the show of your show card
Mm-hmm.
and sing that tune.
So that tune, but we're doing the plot of the playbill. All right.
So earlier today, for instance, I had Godspell when we were practicing.
Right.
Godspell and Dear Evan Hansen, and I somehow the only thing I could think of was the revival where there were trampolines, and I said, jump, jump, jumping on the trampoline.
And I got it.
Hanging out with Jesus.
Did I ever tell you I was in Godspell?
No, wait. You did Godspell my senior year of high school.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I jumped on things. Oh, I'm fine.
What was your
I was
song?
too excited. Mine was the I can see a SWAT the center set in yonder, and they're acting like a pack of fools. I was 10 and had a boa. It was church camp. It was a really good fun time.
I was, nope. It was one of the slow ones, and then I also did the nursery school story, the like, if you plant a seed and it grows like this, and that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
By my side. By my side.
By my
and then we also, there were only 3 seniors in the show that year.
Oh, wow.
Because we were all pretty mad that they picked Godspell. So we also did On the Willows. Just all the seniors as a trio.
Nice.
Do you want to go first?
Right.
Since
let me do it. Okay.
Okay, the thing with show cards is that the name's also on the back.
Okay, so I got it.
So, like, keep it secret.
All right.
But Playbill is just an ad on the back, so who knows?
Okay, so...
Unless it's one that I stole how my mom does these, which is that the ticket is taped to the back with and written down who you saw it with.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And this is okay. I do plot and I do okay.
Yes.
All right.
Or I mean, it can
Oh
be
my
either
gosh.
or. It doesn't really matter.
Let's see. Okay. Hold.
Okay.
Give me. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the song. This is the.
I know, that's the hard part.
Hold on. Oh. This is gonna be painful. Wait. No, because I
Just
know
so
it.
you know,
and I
you
sang
sing very Broadway-y, which is so cool.
Broadway-y,
Which
Whoa.
is the ideal, because that's what we
That's what we trained
learned
for.
how to do.
I mean, I actually trained more for mine was more of a classical training than a Broadway
too.
training. Oh, got it. Ha! Sorry,
Okay.
I just remembered the song. Okay, here we go. When you're in high school and the girls are really rude, you'll find that gossip and books are really full of lewd.
Mean Girls.
Yes. They will tell you you've got to go on a diet and take your boyfriend and tell you you're oh, rhyming's hard.
Carousel?
Carousel.
When the children are asleep?
When the children are asleep.
When the children are asleep, do sit and dream.
We did
That's
it.
Jay's audition song.
Is it really? Oh,
And then it
Jay.
turns into like a rock song called Boats.
Excellent.
He,
I'm
like-
on a boat! I'm on a boat!
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I am trembling with the adrenaline. Oh, Mean Girls. I did a.
Now I'm also trying to figure out the shows that you know while I pick.
Yeah, that's the
these.
trick. Because I only know. Here's the thing. I did go to school for musical theater, and I did grow up loving musical theater. But I loved the things that I loved, and I just didn't feel the need to learn more or explore more. Because I have a
Hey, cabbage is there.
cabbage. Hi. Dara and her dance partner took place. Dara!
Yay!
Congratulations! That's
First
very
place.
exciting.
First place.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Okay, I picked two that I
You
think
picked
you
two.
will know.
All right, I'm ready.
But now I have to think of how the song goes, of course, as well.
All right, you can do it.
Um,
In the meantime, I'll talk about Amanda Seyfried and Mean Girls and how I did an impression of her for a long time. Because I looked a lot like her.
Okay. The people are sad. They live in France.
Les Mis.
It spans a long, long time.
Ooh.
There are two girls. One gets rich and married. The other, she loves a boy, then dies.
It sounds like Beauty and the Beast, but it's not that.
Raining. Let's see if I can pick a different song.
Is it
They
Merrily We Roll?
march and they run up a flag. Okay, I'll try another one.
Oh no.
And then everyone marches at the end of Act 1. And everything's
coming up, Gypsy.
Yes.
There it is. I know
I
it was
couldn't
there.
remember the rest of that song to
Yeah.
get enough plot in. And I was like, everything's.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, nope. Yep. Okay. Trying to see if I remembered. Yeah. Nope, don't know that one.
The first song was Together Wherever We Go.
Yes, it is.
Which I think I always forget is from Gypsy, so that was tricky.
I don't remember the songs.
Another way to play this game is to just get like a Broadway karaoke Spotify playlist, and then like whoever's playing against you will just like play the song, and then you have to sing the plot to whoever it's in your hand, and they only
Ooh.
guess the plot.
Okay.
But I thought we'd get demonetized when this is eventually monetized.
Yes,
if I
gotta be
did
careful.
that.
All right. Yeah, Cabbage, this game is we're doing a plot of a musical to the tune of a different musical song.
Yeah,
Yep. It's going great. All right.
it's a mess. Listen to Broadway.
All right. A family dies in a... Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. A family dies in a crash and they're... They say a name 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
Green Finch and linnet, bird, nightingale, blackbird.
Sweeney Todd.
How does that song go? Green pigeon, linnet, bird, nightingale, blackbird.
Why doesn't you sing?
I used to sing that all the time.
It was my
It's
college
away
audition
from me.
song.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
good one. Oh, just left my brain. Not having it? Oh, Adam, come sing! No.
Don't know.
You're a
Broadway.
lyricist.
I
That's
am
true.
a lyricist. But I don't know any of these songs.
Fair enough. I could have done so many other songs from Sweeney.
Yeah.
I got Greenfinch and Lindenberg in my head. Oh, this is a stressful game.
Sorry.
I love it. All right, let's see. Do we need to make the buttercream while we do this?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. No, but they need to cool.
Oh, that's true.
They need to cool. We're fine.
We have
can
3
keep playing.
minutes. Let's do one more turn, and then we can kind of clean up tea time
Yeah.
and make buttercream.
And then buttercream.
Okay. What?
You did sing you're on a boat. You're on a boat.
Okay.
Oh, babe, you gotta get on camera.
My mom knows what I look like.
You're what?
My mom knows what I look like.
It was her one request. You know,
Okay.
peace for me. Come to me.
Sweetie,
Huh?
I gotta man the board.
You gotta come right to me now, please. No, come on. Adam's mother's one request for Mother's Day was to get to see her son on stream, which is
Finished it.
reasonable. And you look great.
Hanging, bro.
You're wearing one of my favorite shirts.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Alright.
It makes
Silly
me
shirt.
giggle. We got a wild Adam.
Wild Adam
A
appears.
wild Adam appears.
Hello.
Hi, honey. You want some tea?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Can we say Happy Mother's Day to Mom?
Hi, Mother, Mom.
Hey, we love you. We did it.
I did it.
You did it.
I did do
Good
it.
job.
Come
Thanks,
say hi,
Mom.
Lashy. Hi,
Yeah.
cabbage. There's so many cabbages.
Yes.
She's
Everybody,
your magic
this is our moment to wish Happy Mother's Day to Mama Lash.
Happy Mother's Day, Barbara.
If
I'm
she's
very-
still here.
If she's
She
still
chatted
here.
just a second ago.
Did she
Yeah.
chat?
She
Oh,
had to leave though,
booger.
so hopefully we let her here.
Oh, I should make
Why
that
not
bigger
she
for
first?
you guys.
What?
Oh, no, just the
image?
thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just
We got it.
thing over. Get him to eat honey. Never!
No.
Never!
Listen, I pick my battles. Thanks, honey.
I do have a
This
pan
was a battle I was
specific
gonna
for
fight. What?
I have a pan for honey cake.
Would
It
you make
has
honey
like little
cake?
bees. I've never tried.
Aw. Ooh, bees. That's cute.
Yeah.
All right. I think your mom left. She'll see this in post. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Okay, I'll do one thing and then we'll get the cakes
Do
out
it
of the
again.
oven.
Okay.
She talks funny and she sells flowers
Company.
and
No.
and
She talks funny
She-
and sells flowers.
lives in a house with a man who tries to make her a princess.
Yeah, that's it. It's the
And
it's
that she
I
goes
keep thinking of the plays
to the
name
ball.
of it. It's the you are it's the
And
person and she's like
she's-
she becomes My Fair Lady.
Yes.
There it is. I kept coming up with the play.
Pygmalion.
Yeah. I was like, that's wrong. It's not
Yeah.
it.
Well, hello, my fair lady. And hello,
Yep.
Dolly.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Ugh, man,
I don't know that show really
Struggle.
well
I don't know
at
that
all,
one really
but I
well.
was like, I know that song.
that song I should know better, but I do not.
I know.
I do not.
Team
Yeah.
Pickering. Oh my God, yes. Pickering's like, maybe this is a
You
bad
got it, Sarah.
idea, friend.
Yeah. I suppose we could get them to guess. We'll pick a song.
That's true.
We'll do it. Let's
Here,
do it.
let's do one together.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll just trade off verses. Oh, I don't know that one. Oh, I don't know that one.
Well,
No, I know one song from that, but
which one?
that one we could do.
Okay.
All right. As we're folding out the cakes. Well, let's check them first. Oh, those are looking pretty.
See.
Oh, a little bit more time.
Let's take a little poke.
Pick it up with my chopsticks.
Oh, there they are. That's
Aha.
not where they go. Why did I do that?
I don't know, but I sensed it. That's looking happy.
Yeah.
All right. We made cake. Let's get it cooling.
Oh, this one's still a little.
Oh, really? All right, let's give it another minute.
1 minute. Okay, while you guess this song, the cakes will finish.
All right.
Okay.
You got 1 minute. Let's go. All right. Which one?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There's a substitute teacher.
And he wants them all to learn how to play the guitar.
'Cause he is very musical. And he's not a real teacher. No, he's not. He is an imposter.
Oh, I
And
know this one.
when he is hungover, he teaches all the children what that means. And it was Jack Black in the movie, and Adam Brightman on Broadway.
Nice. Excellent.
Alex Brightman.
All right. Bye,
School of Rock.
School of Rock. Nailed
What's
it.
the song?
Yeah. Anybody? And Fiddler
Fiddler
on
on
the
the
Roof.
Roof.
We got it.
You did it. Now
Go
we
team.
put the playbills
And
away.
we sang for our moms. We did it.
We did it. School of Rock. Yes, mother.
Nailed it. Nailed it, Gail.
Anyway, bucket of playbills
All right.
will go away.
So we'll put
again.
away cheese. We'll get the stuff out of the oven. Doing great. So we're going to get into decorating mode. We're going to get some buttercream. I've got some overworked. If I was a rich man, you're absolutely right. Which, incidentally, Gwen Stefani did a, we could have been quoting her.
Oh, I just directly on the camera. For like a little bit.
All right. So we're going to make some buttercream. I have some dark, like black cocoa powder that I was going to add to some buttercream to be able to make some like really dark icing. We'll see how that goes.
Okay, let's put this one away.
Yeah. And then we're going to play, we have like a bunch of, piping tips that we never use. So we're going to use this opportunity to get decorating.
Fancy.
Fancy.
We're fancy girls.
We are fancy girls.
Sometimes.
Sometimes selectively fancy. Here, I'm going to hand you cheese while you're down there. Whoops, sorry.
Thank you.
Ooh. Have enough space. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, right, strawberries.
We forgot about strawberries. Listen, very distracting time.
We're very distractible.
Rich man, not tradition. You are correct, Gail.
Yes.
Yes. I was also, I was in Fiddler. Did I
Were
tell
you?
that? Yeah. They told me I didn't
just
look
switching to a
Jewish
fancy
enough,
apron.
and so I had to dye my hair brown. Not kidding. Problematic. Yeah, it was my senior year of High School Musical too. I was, my pants are falling down. Seidel.
I'm just switching aprons.
I had a big old crush on my model who was 2 grades younger than
That's
me.
one of my favorite songs. Miracles, Miracles.
Miracle. Oh yeah. Oh, and he was
Wonder
so good.
of wonder,
He was
miracle
so
of
cute.
miracles.
We ended up having like a little teeny
Took a
summer
Taylor.
romance where
Oh.
we did like playing the guitar and like singing with each other under the stars.
Oh my
We
god.
watched Juno together and then nothing
Juno! What's your favorite color?
happened. Oh, I'm too excited. My favorite color varies. I tend to love a blue or like a teal. So I love like
Do I?
blue. That kind of a blue. That tends to be my go-to. Although, most colors. I'm a rainbow gal. How about you?
Well, I wasn't not technically. I always say my favorite color is yellow, but I don't wear a lot of yellow. So my favorite color to wear is green.
Okay, fair.
But like my favorite sunshiny color is yellow.
Well, and it's the
I
color.
like
of sunshine.
sunshine.
That
My
makes
chairs
sense.
are yellow. I got yellow.
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 Yeah. Hello, goodness. Hello, I'm learning
Hello.
English. Oh, the dream sequence. Frumacera. If I were to do that show again, that's what I'd want to play.
No, I want to be Grandma Zeitzel.
Oh, well. Listen.
I'm having in your hand. The telemacho cans oil. I was terrified of the dream sequence.
Oh,
as a
yeah, it
child.
was so scary.
So scary. Unacceptably scary.
I just remembered a story from that show. So it was my senior year, and it's, again, big crush on my guy playing model. And we... Oh my god, you're having a big week. Cockroach on the counter. Little counter cockroach.
I think I just killed it.
I think you did. That was really good.
Good job, Kimberly. You okay?
Oh, yeah. Sensible Douglas.
Yeah.
We call them all Doug so that we're a little less scared of them.
Okay. I like
Not that there are a lot. Our old apartment
Oh.
had an issue.
Listen.
This apartment, haven't seen one in a while actually, and now I'm scared of my mixer.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Anyway, so I was in
No
Fiddler,
others.
and there was a wedding, and the wedding dress, the costume designer decided to make a more traditional one that was up to the neck and had a zipper, and it was a quick change into the wedding dress. And I had told the costume designer that it was too tight on my neck, And he was like, you're fine. It's fine. It fits. And I was like, well, it's really tight on my neck. And he was like, you're fine. And I was 16, so I was like, I'm fine.
I guess I'm fine.
And then it was a quick change, and somebody was helping me with it, and a little bit of the fabric.
Yes, Mother, I know you didn't need to know.
Listen.
I know you'll be here on Tuesday. It's dead.
It's gonna be fine. Anyway, some of the fabric got caught in the wedding dress and started choking me, but that scene is very, very long. So I'm in the wedding scene, I'm sitting there holding onto my model's hands and shaking because I can't breathe. And we hit, like, the curtains close, and I go, and pass out and wake up to the guy playing Tevye ripping the wedding dress off of my neck. It's like,
listen
very dramatic.
to your actors.
Yeah, do we have costume designers here?
Yeah.
Please, oh please, when an actress
How
says.
many times have you almost choked on stage, sweetie?
2 times.
I'm sorry, was there another time?
There was another time. Well, that time was a genuine choking, and I had a panic attack. So I was in Bayside the Musical, which was a Saved by the Bell parody, and I was playing Jessie Spano, singing Everything's Coming Up Jessie, which was a Gypsy parody, speaking of. And I had to, these little freeze-dried marshmallows, I had to, like, pop them like caffeine pills. That was the bit. And I was literally throwing them at my face and like, you know, manic crazy. It was a parody. It was goofy. It was downtown. And I got... Because Uptown. They would never.
Oh, that was too much fun.
Lot of butter. Yeah, so they... and I was improvising. And I was supposed to just kind of go as long as I wanted to. And they would take their cue from me to, like, move the scene along. And I'm supposed to be stalling. So it's different every night, and I always do stupid, weird things that interact with the audience. But one night, I throw pills at my face, and I get a marshmallow stuck in my throat, and I cannot breathe. And I'm just actively choking on stage, but it looks like it's a bit. And
is this when Adam was working the show?
And so he's backstage. He has the stomach flu and is very ill. And I'm on stage, yeah. I remember so vividly, because you said, honey, only one of us can be down at a time. I was like on the floor. Anyway, so I'm sitting there actively choking, trying to communicate with the audience that I was actively choking, but they thought it was a bit, and they thought I was being funny. And so eventually I hit my chest and coughed it up, and then just like bent over to like, I was choking, team. Like, okay, here we go. And then went off stage, promptly had a massive panic attack because I felt like I was gonna die. And Adam, I remember so vividly, he was back there running the lights and the sound.
Just remembering that we didn't actually.
Oh, we didn't take them out. Oh no. They're fine.
Yeah, they look good actually. Yeah. This is how they look good. Okay. Well, they look a little weaker.
Yeah. Okay. They look great. Everything's fine.
They're gonna cool in the pan for 10 minutes.
All right, pan cooling. So I am not helping at all. I'm so sorry. We're whipping butter. We're making buttercream. So sorry. Let me get the powdered sugar. Anyway, so
And a little vanilla.
I'm on the floor having a full panic attack, and Adam, like, slides out of the chair and just like, oh god, because he was so ill and should not have been at work. It was a very dramatic moment. I did pass out backstage because I was hyperventilating and could not stop, and so I passed out on the floor. No. It was really dramatic. That's the only time, though. You did great. We're good.
We're good. We did it.
Fine.
Everything's fine. Shelby, hello.
Hi, Shelby. We're talking about dramatic near-death experiences on stage.
Yeah. And I keep just looking at myself and deciding I don't like any of my aprons.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna do
I wondered
this.
why you were changing them.
Yeah, it was just like such almost the same color as my shirts, and it
Oh, that's fair.
may be annoying.
All right.
And
Well,
I
this is
decided to
cute.
make my boobs look weird, so
I
then
like
I wanted to take it off.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
I just haven't been looking at myself.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
All right. So, what's really fun about vanilla bean paste? Actually, we should get. Can you get an angle on this? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah. But what's really fun is the vanilla bean paste makes little vanilla bean flecks, like in vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
So you can kind of, it's fun. It makes me
Okay.
happy. All right.
Let's
So-
do a little at a time.
We're doing some powdered sugar. So we whipped up the butter to make it nice and soft and happy. We're doing 6 cups of powdered sugar, but it's probably just going to be all the powdered sugar we have, and we can kind of go by texture, right?
Because we should have almost exactly 6 cups.
Yeah. All right. So
If you want to be fancy, you can sip the powdered sugar, and then there are no clumps. But as we lazy fancy people here, so
we are lazy fancy. Do we want to do mascarpone cream in there?
I didn't look up a mascarpone.
Sugar. Anybody know how to add mascarpone to buttercream?
We probably need more sugar. Or take some butter out.
Or take some butter out.
Yeah, put some sugar in there and I'll look it up.
Alright.
I forgot about that.
I did too, until just this moment. Alright, we're doing a little bit at a time so it doesn't go poof. Or what is it? The floof?
Floof powder.
Floof powder. Ooh, this is definitely floofy. Alright, let's just go. Oh, no.
Yeah, be careful. Ooh, chili.
Chili. Sorry. So, I think the hope is here that we add enough powdered sugar that it's a little less yellow. I think probably we shouldn't have ideally used Irish butter just because it's yellowy.
Oh yeah, but I don't actually mind that.
I don't mind a yellow.
Because essentially we're going to make some colors.
That's true, we're making
As
colors.
well.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. But yes, if you don't want to have a yellowy buttercream, you got to be cognizant of the vanilla bean taste and also too high.
Slow, then high. Yeah.
Getting whippy.
Oh, I can also,
What do you mean?
buried somewhere. I have like that little,
Oh, that happy spatula?
no.
Oh, none of this. Oh, the shield.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very clever. Alright. So, yeah. And then what are we doing with the heavy cream?
Oh, you just add a little bit. But once you add more powdered sugar in.
Yeah. Once it gets hard to mix.
Yeah.
Not the shield on it. I'm a little happier to. I'm back. Oh, bye. Good nighty, Kalina. Oh, hi. Thanks for being here. Okay. Is that good?
Yeah.
You bye. So the hope is that the cakes will cool in time, and if they don't, we do have the backup cakes.
Or if we want taller cakes, we can use the backup
Or we can, oh gosh. That might be fun. And we decided we're going to do some of that, remember the almond mixture from the failed cookies? We're going to put some of that in the mid layer, because a yummy crunch. Alright, so it was starting to get harder to mix, so we added a little bit
Oh,
of
I
the
just
heavy
joined,
cream.
but it's not. Oh, she's saying goodnight because it's nighttime and hello.
Oh,
I was going to say, I didn't know I could mean
I'm
was here. How is she
sorry,
leaving?
Happy night. Welcome. We're happy to have you.
Hello.
Alright. We're just making buttercream. We're making vanilla cake. Well, we made vanilla cake. It is currently cooling, and we're making some vanilla buttercream that we're going to flavor and decorate. We made some chocolate trees. It is Mother's Day here in the U.S., so we are going to decorate to honor our mamas.
Get that cake crunch.
Bye, Sarah. Got a cake crunch.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks
she's
for
getting
being here.
fluffy. I'm going to just
Yeah. All right.
bring down the sides a little.
Looking happy. Oh, it's not looking super yellow anymore.
No.
Still a
She'll
little
fluff
yellow,
up.
but it's like a happy, sunshiny yellow.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Okay.
it. I don't mind it. I was thinking it might be fun to paint the inside of a piping bag and do like rainbowy stuff.
Yeah. I've tried that before. It's hard.
It is hard, but we could try it. Why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. How much more of this do you think?
All of it. Wherever he ain't. Oh, it's stuck in my
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
That's fun.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Musicals.
They're weird, all right.
So yeah, what were all your high school shows? You had Into the Woods. You had.
It was Grease freshman year, Into the Woods sophomore year, Crazy for You junior year, and then Godspell.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we had Pip in my freshman year, but I wasn't in it. Didn't get in it. I was really sad. And then sophomore year was. Whoa, I don't remember. Music Man. It was Music Man.
Oh.
And then junior year was Into the Woods. Senior year was Fiddler on the Roof. So it was good. It was good. And we did some good shows. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad.
Did you do shows in high school? No.
Yeah.
What did you do in high school?
I was on the basis playing video games.
All right.
Yep.
Unbeknownst to me, preparing for a future.
Yeah. Practicing. You were practicing.
Watching TV by myself and playing video games.
I mean, that sounds nice. Listen. Yeah.
Well, and then in college, you started getting on TV.
Oh.
Oh yeah. He did a show,
What show?
and he stayed in college even longer to do more shows.
No, they're to Chicago.
Chicago as a high school?
How did you get the rights? When were you in high school?
Oh no.
Oh, no. I do it all the time.
Whoops. Yep. Living up to
Clean
my
that up in a minute.
agent of chaos in the kitchen. My bad. Yeah, I don't know why schools do things like Chicago or Greece or any of those like hypersexual ones. It's like, wow.
Remember that show Rise where they did Spring Awakening and it was like a whole thing?
Yeah.
And like the mom of like
Oh
one of
my
her
God.
kids do Spring Awakening. And Jay and I were watching it and we were like, of course there shouldn't do Spring Awakening. That's
It is
dumb.
all about
Just
all
because
of the
it's
things.
about 17-year-olds does not mean 17-year-olds need to do that show.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna put a little more heavy cream in there.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh, that was too much, but
alright. It's gonna be good. If you need to, you can throw some cornstarch to help like
Oh.
it.
I'm just gonna let her go for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and she's not too shaky today. That's nice. What colors do you need?
Well, I was gonna go kind of rainbow, so that's all.
Oh, okay. I need Mother. I need purple and gold.
Oh, I don't have gold.
I know, but I have orange and yellow, so I have a plan.
Okay.
I think that would be good. Purple and gold. No green. Green is the British.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, you want me to get like little bowls out so we can make colors of buttercream?
Yeah. Let's do that. Little bulls.
They're all down there.
Gail says yes.
Yes. Phew. I passed the test. I'm
Oh,
still
Roberta,
your
you're
daughter.
a pit musician? That's so cool. Do we want to do like little bowls like the little last ones?
Oh yeah. Or I have like these.
Let's do these. I think
Okay.
they'll be good.
I'm gonna like scrape down and do one last big whip.
A big whip.
Yeah, because there's some like just butter at the bottom.
Yeah. Alright, we'll start with those and
Also,
see how we do.
Might add
Oh,
just
it's
a
my sugar.
little
Oh, maybe we can do more.
salt.
Little salt. Beep beep. Our little happy cheese. As we said, they look a little. The shine is gone. That's fine. That's fine. We can keep working on it.
You can use some of your edible oil.
Oh yeah. Oh, did I bring that? Did I leave it here? Okay, good. This is the black cocoa, so it's just very dark. You can kind of see. So in theory, adding that to buttercream will give me a nice dark sheen. I'm gonna try and make a little silhouette of my mom sitting at the base of the tree. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like the buttercream's ready. What do you think? It's looking happy and whippy. Ooh.
That's icing.
Mm-hmm.
Yum yum.
Ooh, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the vanilla bean paste?
Yep.
Maybe it's that. That's me a little bit. It's the depth.
Very depthy.
Very depthy.
Okay, so we'll keep some.
Been
this
lurking
color.
since the start. Not sure what's being made today, but those trees look cool. Thank you for the trees.
Thank you.
We're making vanilla cake. And frosting it to honor our mamas because we've got Mother's Day here in the U.S. today. And so my mom is woodsy, and so I started with a tree, and then Kimberly made a tree because of the
Family tree.
And her mom's super into genealogy. We'll see. I probably need like that much.
Okay.
So and then I don't know that I might do some white, or I might do like
I think I just need accent colors.
Yeah.
And then white.
And I might paint a piping bag just to see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, let's make purple first.
All right, so I'm gonna add some of this dark cocoa powder to this and see what happens. Get into this.
Oh wait, I was taking these cakes out and putting them in the freezer.
Oh right, sorry.
I'm very distractible.
I am also very distractible.
Okay.
Well,
I also just am like, I don't have room anywhere.
This is gonna need a lot of cocoa powder to make this a dark color. Let's see what happens. Also, in theory, it'll make it taste yummy. That's kind of the additional happy.
Another perk.
Another perk. Yeah, so my issue with icing and with like deco stuff is I never get strong enough colors, but I don't want to add just like gobs of color. Yeah, so you kind of just have to make something that's a little pastel, or you've got to, I guess there's like special stuff you can buy. The stronger
Gel
colors.
Food coloring, or
yeah.
I've always wanted to get into like natural food coloring.
Oh yeah.
Like
well,
using,
that's
like,
what I'm doing with the cocoa.
Strawberries. Oh, true.
Yeah, technically speaking.
Okay. Whoop.
You okay
Cakes
with it?
are out of pans.
Not bad.
I'm gonna put them. Those do look a little fluffier than yesterday.
Yay, fluffy. Well, that's that extra egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you missed it before, there was a typo in the recipe that said 2 eggs, but in all the pictures there were 3 eggs. So we went with 3 today. And 2 for our backup cakes.
So we'll see.
So we can try the difference.
Yeah, that's not enough purple. Also, purple's my mom's favorite color.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, purple's a good color. That used to be my favorite color, and then I don't know.
All of her
Into
Christmas,
blue
like
and
she
green.
gets a purple Christmas ornament every year,
Aw.
and then she
So
has
it's like
this
her whole
tiny.
tree.
Well, she has this one tiny fake tree, and she puts all of her purple ornaments on it, and then has only purple lights and a purple tree skirt.
Oh my god.
So she has a purple tree.
Purple
and it's
tree.
so pretty.
That does sound pretty. Okay, this is looking kind of fun. Look at how charcoaly.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
It does look like charcoal.
It does.
Okay, I need a little more.
Ooh, that looks yummy too.
Mm.
That looks like almost peep color.
Yeah. This is a very Easter purple.
Yeah. We're just still on leftover Easter time. Not that long ago. Yeah, it feels like Mother's Day happened fast this year. Didn't it?
Hold on, I have other purple that might be darker.
You could also add some blue,
Oh, that's true.
right? Mix in some, because that's what it needs, is a little bit more like
Depthiness.
more depthiness. This is the word of the day. Oh yeah. Whoop.
There she goes.
Did a lot. Okay. Hooray.
Oh. Mom, is this good enough?
Yes. Gail needs to approve. It's her day.
How purple is enough purple? Okay, I'm gonna let myself decide if that's enough.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see if I can make gold.
Cool. Well, and you can add the glitter.
So it's at least shiny,
It's
right?
at least shiny. It's got some glisten.
So let's do some orange.
Orange.
Some
I
yellow.
just needed to repeat that.
Because I said it in a funny way, and you're doing
That's it.
voiceover classes.
Man, that's it. I mimic so much. I can never go to a place where people have different accents than me, because I will just make fun of them to their faces.
A lot.
Be very glittery. Oh, this is gonna look great.
Glitter and be gay.
Glitter and be gold.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna make sure it was in the. Actually, we could probably make this go. Oh shoot, I lost the thing. Yeah.
Hmm?
Right?
No, that's the right way.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
for
it
a
wasn't?
second.
Okay.
Yeah. I moved it.
The glitter is lost.
Oh no!
Like, you can't tell that it's glittery enough.
Well, you can always add glitter after the fact.
But I feel like this is goldy.
Yeah.
Golda.
Some gold.
Do you love me?
Do I what?
My grandparents sang that to each other at their 50th
gosh.
wedding anniversary.
Really?
Yes.
That's really
Everybody was like, do I what?
good.
It was very, very good.
Oh, man.
Consummate professional.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I have officially made very dark
You've made black buttercream.
black buttercream.
Which is what you wanted.
Which is what I wanted. I want to make a silhouette. So that is
Alright, Mom, does this work?
what I'm going for.
Yeah, why is the glitter gone?
Oh. Why is the rum gone?
I was about to say the same thing. Maybe I just need a little...
Interesting. A little more yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it could use some more.
Or just a little more...
A little more white.
Yeah. A little more...
This is going to be a challenge to pipe because it's now a different consistency.
Yeah.
Maybe I should add a little cream.
Oh, that's a good idea. I have
Just
a
like
little.
make it just a splash. Yeah, there we go. Just to give it some. Alright. Well, it'll be fun. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got black, we've got purple, we've got gold.
Gold. Well, maybe I'll put the glitter on it like once it's
After, yeah. Once
on
it's
a cake.
there. Sure.
Okay.
Alright, and then I think I'm gonna try and paint a piping bag and then do little like rosettes around the
Yes,
side or
so
something
cute.
just for fun. What else do we need?
I
That's
don't know.
it, right?
I'm trying to decide if I
This
need
is our
more
edible
purple,
glitter,
but I don't think so.
Which is super fun.
So I guess let's get. I'm gonna put these colors into bags.
Yes, bags. Okay. Here we go.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes. I'm gonna get this out of the way because it spills everywhere. Your mom says it's probably enough. Probably.
We'll decide later.
Yeah. And I might try and do some painting because I think what I want to ultimately do is have some like rainbow leaves and maybe some music notes because Barbara Lash, which I think she's probably gone off to the dinner now, but she is so musical and so loves music, and I feel the need to add her to my celebration of moms today because I got really lucky. She is an excellent mother, not quite in law. She's very, very sweet and supportive and fun and funny and a huge like feminist and empowerment lady. Man, I just love her a lot. So she gets to be included because
She's included.
Because she's a mom.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful. She's nice. Nice when that happens. When you actually
It is.
like your parents.
I love
and
my
mom.
mother-in-law too.
Yeah. Because it's not a given.
No, it is not.
Mm-mm.
We both got very lucky.
Yeah.
That our gentlemen were raised by very nice women.
Yes. Alright. I'm sticking with primary colors and throwing them over there. We need them. And then, where are the, whatchamacallits? Bags?
I don't know. Oh, over there? Yeah.
Oh. The place where they've been this whole time?
Mhm.
And scissors.
I'm going to cut the top once I am actually using them.
Should we cut the cakes in half now?
Probably.
Alright, so the other trick that Kimberly read about was cooling cakes quickly, get them in the freezer for a little bit, and then cut them in half. Yeah. Got a big knife.
This helped me cut them in half.
Oh, that's perfect.
Was to like...
Alright.
I'm going to move Tilly back to kind of to her spot where she hides the demons.
Try and make it even.
I'm so sorry, there was a bug.
Oh, that's okay.
There's unconscious.
Please don't be. Thank you for hosting us in your kitchen.
Yes, but I didn't know I had guests. They're uninvited. Okay. Dinner's in the oven. What's for dinner?
Yum yum.
Oh, that's a good knife too. I was gonna use a serrated knife.
Serrated is the correct answer. I was gonna finish this
It's
when
right
I
here.
started, but yeah, serrated is correct.
Oh, sorry. I had it out for this occasion.
Oh yeah. I just didn't think. I haven't actually, in retrospect, done this before.
Saw.
It's just feeling very tender,
Yeah.
but I think that is partial gluten-free and partial that it's still warm.
Yep.
All right, so what do
The
we
two
do?
are not the best friends. And then I'm gonna give you this, and then open her up. Yeah, exactly. And then just sort of slide.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All
There she
right.
goes. Okay, now got that
Did
one.
it. Okay. Can you tell I'm stressed?
Yeah.
You can do it.
Thanks, honey. Ugh. Okay.
You want me to do it?
No.
Okay.
Because I really wanted to like not be scared and make you do all the hard things.
Ham and cheese bacon, a ring of crescent rolls. That sounds like something
Oh
a
my
kid who doesn't
God.
like to eat dinner might like. For sure. Good job, Shelby.
Yeah, nailed it.
Don't forget the Instagram pictures before eating them.
Of the cakes or of the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the top,
Okay.
and then now you take that one.
Teamwork.
Oh my god! There you go. And now do the next one. You can, no, what? You could have just put it in the way it was.
Oh yeah, with a little thing on it still.
You just need to tuck it out.
Sorry. Sometimes I don't.
Here, I'll
think.
taste the crumb.
Oh yeah. How do we
Nice
do?
cake.
Nice cake. Oh no, I'm gonna cut your finger off. That scares me. Why is this one extra slidey?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, go all the way around. It just might be a little hot. Teamwork and friendship sticker, kitchenette style.
That's it.
Careful, your fingers.
Sorry. Okay. All right, we're through. We're through.
Okay, I've decided I'm just gonna chase you with a spatula.
Okay. I think it's all the way through. Hold on.
Okay.
Over this
Don't
side.
do this at home, kids.
There's a better way. There must
The
be.
better way is to accidentally fall asleep after you've made your cakes, and then they will be very cool. That's what I did yesterday. Okay. How did I do this yesterday? Where I just like
Sure.
this one's especially warm.
Yeah, it is.
So, no, that's not
No,
helping
that's
at
not
all.
the way? Okay.
So we're just gonna do
Yep,
that.
yep,
But
yep.
also, there's no more room on the thing in here.
Uh-oh.
You know. Let's see if I can make space.
Low power mode
Low power mode.
on the cell phone.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a flippy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Pop a ring. Just like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we did it. Oh my gosh. All right. We did it. Teamwork, friendship, and a little bit of Amanda not really having common sense.
Here.
Okay. All right. We're going to move back over here. Start thinking about what nozzles to use. We got
Yes.
nozzles.
I'm gonna try and clear some of this chaos out. Is that okay?
Yes, that's
If before
the
we
correct
start doing
answer.
anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough space for us to both decorate
No,
at all right now.
100%. Okay, butter.
So.
Oh god.
Shelby made her first quiche this morning, you guys.
What kind?
Shelby!
Bacon, mushroom, and
What
cheese.
was in your quiche?
Oh,
bacon, mushroom, and what now?
Swiss cheese.
Delightful.
That sounds amazing, Shelby. Good for you. Quiche's amazing. I did not realize how
Love
freaking
quiche.
delicious it was. I was
Threw
thinking
those
about it all week. Really loved it. Really loved it. Ooh. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to move your tree over here. I'm going to put the regular frosting in between us.
Okay.
I'm going to move Tilly to her spot.
Okay. These guys can move over there. I need to put
My
These are
turntable here.
So
So
these
get
are
your
all-
turntable out, and then we know we have space.
Hi, can we get Charlotte?
Okay, Charlotte.
So these are all little like things. They're like textured, and you can run them around the side of the cake to make
Mhm.
fun, cool textures.
I've never really tried to do anything. Also, did you know they're not supposed to be blue?
No.
Took me way too long to realize this.
Magic.
What? I've been using them.
Yeah, I put them in the dishwasher. And then I saw someone use them, and I was like, hers isn't blue. Hi, Rexy.
Welcome. It's going great. I feel great.
Sorry.
No, I needed it. It's got a sticker on it. I had no idea. How long have I had these? 2, 3 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Good Lord. Get it.
Someone clipped it. Great, thanks, Rexy. Cool,
Hey,
cool, cool.
Jessie. I hate it. I can't get it.
I can't get this one.
I got it.
Okay.
Well, I'm learning a lot today. So yeah, I don't often decorate cakes, but when I do, I tend to try and use everything just for the sake of using everything.
I get everything out, I get overwhelmed, and I decide one color's fine. All the time.
All right, so what is your game plan for your cake?
Cake, a frosting, a crunchies. Cake, a frosting, a crunchies.
Yes.
Cake, ice. All white, crumb coat in the fridge.
Okay.
Then, stripe of purple, blank, stripe of gold, votes for women around the edge.
Okay, so that's what you're writing.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to learn something about writing?
Yes.
Let's do a little practice
Okay.
while we're waiting for the cooling. Okay, so it depends on like what kind of style of letters you want, but in general,
Big.
big. Okay. So we could probably just use some. I mean, we've got plenty of. What do you think?
I wasn't even going to put this in a piping bag. The white.
You weren't even. I'm saying for practice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm thinking we can even put it back in once we like if we do it on a thing where we could just like scoop it back and put it back. Trying to think. You said you wanted to use this one?
Maybe because I want it to be like...
Yeah, sure. Let's try it.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna
Teach
do?
me.
What we're gonna do is we got this happy little guy and this happy little guy, and they fit like that. I really showed this to me again today because I tend to just forget every time, then reteach myself. All right, and then
just push it back up.
mm-hmm.
I always end up like I do this.
Going around.
Oh. And then
Oh,
I do that.
so that works.
Yeah.
All right, so that's there now, and then we take this little cap and we go scoop, 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 and it's tight, and now it won't come out. All right, so then we can fill this up. Can we get some? I'm thinking like I'm trying to think of what would be easy to scrape the icing off of once we're done. Maybe something like a silicone mat. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna do. This is just practicing. So as I said, I worked at Cold Stone Creamery. That's a hair.
Which color?
I mean, honestly, who knows at this point? It could be either one of us.
Oh,
that's right.
that trick.
Is it working?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So worked at Cold Stone Creamery, and we learned some stuff about writing. One of the biggest things was to try and plan it out first to make sure that you have enough space for all the things. So like.
Fair.
To start with,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that you know, like, you give yourself, like, markers, right? So if I'm trying to do votes for women, or I'll do votes right now, I want to plan out, like, this is going to be my V, And then this is going to be my S.
Oh.
So then I know kind of what I'm working towards. And when it comes to the actual letters, you can do a few different ways. So this method...
Angle Charlotte over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She went away.
Is she gone?
Yeah.
Is she dead?
I don't know.
She's there, gotcha.
Okay.
Oh. She doesn't, oh, there she is. Okay.
There she is. Okay. So, with this one, I angled it so that I went flat so that I could get, and then I just went straight up that way. So rather than trying to like do a curve. So if you can keep it the same angle or orientation, it's going to be easier. The other thing is you can like start with a bloop and make like a bubble letter where it's got like the dots to it. And that helps you kind of like control the start
speed.
and stop.
Okay.
Well, it also helps you do turns because the turns are the tricky part. So then if you're not doing turns, if you want letters like this, you're going to want to do straight lines and like, or like one shot and then stop rather than doing, so like I had to go here and then straight up. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't trying to do a turn because otherwise it would get splotchy. So then here I'm going to do a T and I don't want to do that in one. So I want to go top and then down. And then go the opposite direction from when you come down to kind of like end the thing like or just like help. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now I've got my markers and I know what the O has to be and the E has to be. So then I'm in here and I can do...
This is bringing me back to making posters at school. Like bubble letters.
And again, I'm trying to keep it the same angle.
Right.
And then I can go over here and go across.
I'll do most room on the top.
And then down. And then to the right. And then the extra middle. Okay, and we've got those.
Now I want to try.
And if anybody's got better tips, please feel free to share. I do not pretend to be an expert. Oh, that looks great. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
And the O is going to stress me out.
That's it.
Okay.
That looks great.
I did it. I have better handwriting with icing than I do with pen.
Well, because it's like, it's one thing at a time. So it's really like mindful. Yeah.
That's very smart.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wahoo.
Perfect. And then, so there's different versions of that, right? So if we used a different tip, we could do it with like, you know what? I'm just thinking if we did only the interior one and then did the tip on the outside, then we could change the tip.
Yep.
And I didn't think of that.
No, I forget about that too.
I forgot about that. Okay, well, either way. We could, actually, I want to practice a little bit with this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I want to practice.
Well, I think we can just like
open it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. And then we'll switch it out.
Because that's the point of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switch.
Okay.
All right. So then something like this guy. Yeah. Perfect.
Excuse me more.
So I could do smaller letters now, but this is one where you could do the blob first. Exactly.
I didn't do the spacing, but
I mean, for these purposes doesn't, but yeah, that's exactly right. And then that looks a little bit more like bubble letters.
yeah. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Haha.
Doing it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Wahoo! Oh, Fettuccine, we're writing votes because she's going to write votes for women to
Like
honor her mom's suffragette or suffragist.
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 That's the
affiliation?
gist.
What's her passion? Yeah.
Stuff.
All right, so we can actually probably just like scoop this and put it back in there, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me.
I'm just realizing that now. I'm like, I wanted to write that in purple, but I didn't put it on the. I didn't put it. Yeah.
Well, we can. Let me have a little stuff on it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dear.
that might have. Oh, maybe I cut bread on it this morning. Oh, whoops.
Yeah. That's okay. All right. So you want which thing do you want?
Here's one.
You want that one? Okay.
But now I'm realizing I wanted it on.
Oh, got it. I understand now.
Yep. I'll just do it again after I do the actual stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's touch these cakes.
Touching cakes.
I think we're good.
Oh my god!
We did it.
They're cool enough. Huzzah!
Yay! And we can each get 3 layers.
Yeah. I
Do you
think
want
that's great.
or you pop on a 4th from the fridge?
3's plenty.
Okay, I agree.
All right. So
Okay, get your
this guy
turntable.
over. Okay, we both have turntables today, guys.
The exact same ones.
Yep. This is a gift from Kimberly and
you know
Jay.
this trick?
Oh no, I do not. What
So
is
that it
this?
doesn't slide around.
How fun!
Put a little thing in there.
Do a little.
Okay. And I'm just, I think, gonna get one thing out at a time.
Yeah.
The other trick is we should each use a bottom as the top.
Yes.
Then it's
Agreed.
flattest.
Yes.
So,
All right. So which are the bottoms?
bottom, bottom,
Bottom.
bottom.
Oh
No.
I thought that was bottom.
Nope, you're right. That's a
Yeah,
bottom.
that's bottom.
So
Alright,
let's
so-
have these be our tops.
Great.
Okay, so I'll take this for a bottom.
I'll take this for our bottom too. Okay.
We did it! We're doing it!
All right.
Okay.
So, step 1. This is gonna be. We're getting
Here,
our.
do you want one of these?
Yeah.
You guys adjust Charlotte a little bit?
Yes. Although she's low on battery, we're gonna lose her. We
Oh.
have the charger.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Mm,
Jay,
okay.
where's the charger? It's orange.
All right. I'm just gonna look for here. Yes, me.
Oh, and I was just always.
Oh yeah, you splodge it. I mean, that's the correct answer. I just had this handy, so I was trying to avoid having.
Oh
to-
yeah, just use it up.
Where would I find a? Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. All right. So this is just a thin layer to stick the cakes together. I'm gonna need a little more.
To a cord. Okay, this is it.
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
that's it.
Oh yeah, on my nightstand, there's plugged into my light. Thank you, Adam.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay, if you're adding like a jam or something in the middle, you can pipe like a barrier wall.
Yeah, like a wall.
Um,
We're just adding nuts, which we probably don't need a wall. We can just kind of.
no, but yeah, let's add some
Let's add
dry
some
nuts.
Dry nuts.
You can get creative. We could put strawberries in here or something too, but
That works now. Uh-oh.
what?
Do this. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, it changes itself all the time.
Okay. So, for the uninitiated, okay, that's good. For the uninitiated, this nut mixture is actually our imitation Lacey's dark chocolate almond cookie mixture that
Didn't work.
that got a little overcooked. And so we put it back in the food processor and made a delicious ice cream topping / dry nut mix that we can put on other things.
Yeah. Because we're very cool.
That's us. If we're one thing,
It's very cool.
Like these cakes. They cooled so fast. I'm so
They
excited.
did actually.
Yeah. And they look pretty good. Honestly, with the like texture.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
And you can like level off the top of them and stuff, but I don't know.
Put that over there. And number 2.
And a turntable is the most fun thing, and I only use it like once a year.
Yeah, I very rarely use it. Do you use it for Jay's birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my birthday, but I didn't do that this year. Oh, we went to hibachi.
Suitable alternative. Alright. Oh, there's something so satisfying about smoothing icing. I did get a little bit like OCD about it when I was working at Cold Stone, and I would take way too long on, just one cake, just trying to get it pretty.
That
And
happens.
it was not the most productive.
Yeah, no, not at like the Cold Stone.
Right. When
You're
you're trying to
trying
like get shit done. Oh, that's okay.
Cookie powder.
Cookie powder. Cookie powder. We should sell it. We'll bottle it.
I don't think we could do it again.
No. Happy accident.
No, actually, I'm not sure about that one.
Oh, Bantha, don't apologize. So the recipe, it's a gluten-free that is actually gluten-free vanilla cake recipe plus just vanilla buttercream.
Yeah.
And we're keeping the
Adam, I could send you the link to put, or
Oh,
I
that would
could
be great.
even do it, I think.
Yeah. We'll put the link to the recipe. It's pretty straightforward. We've added a couple of flourishes like fancy eggs and Irish butter and vanilla bean paste instead of just vanilla extract. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The fancy bits that we're putting on today is...
Hold on.
Oh,
sorry.
I hurt myself. Oh no. There you go.
Oh, good job.
No, it's from me.
Yeah, good job.
These look cute.
Cute. We did it. All right. So now that we've got stacked cakes, we can do buttercream all the way around. And on
so,
the top.
how do you usually do it?
Oh, so exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot, and then the excess is what you use at the...
As around the sides. It's
We've
exactly
watched
right.
the same decorating videos.
Well, I actually learned that at Cold Stone. So
Oh, well,
I think
never mind.
my trainers had watched those decorating videos.
Probably.
Yeah,
There's some Cold Stone guy that's like viral on TikTok.
Oh,
that
really?
decorates the cakes.
No way.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's definitely an art, and often you are paid very little money,
It's an
and
art.
you were not trained how to be brilliant in the art. So
And yet, people were mad when it wasn't pretty enough.
I was 14, man. It's so hard.
What was the powder you guys just put on?
The powder? Oh, that's from the episode that we did on like April 20 something. The imitation station where we made lacy almond cookies, kind of like Florentines, and we failed the first round of dough because we overcooked the kind of caramel mixture. We made it more caramelly than it needed to be, and the dough seized. So we put it back in the food processor, and now it's a fun topping.
Now it's just a weird thing we have at my house.
We can add to whatever we want. Oops. Ooh.
Oh, cookie powder. Here you are.
Stay. Oh, no. Okay.
It's a gluten-free vanilla cake. It sure is.
That's correct. Just, yeah. It's so, in theory, kind of simple, but like in practice, there's a lot to get right. It's kind of like if you ever watch Bake Off and they talk about how like you're keeping it simple, but if you're going to keep it simple,
It has to be perfect.
the fundamentals have to be really strong. Kind of that game. All right, so we're trying to like fill in the gaps here to make it have straight sides.
And if we had all the time in the world, we could stick it back in the fridge when it's a crumb coat, but it's actually not too crummy.
No, it's not.
So I'm actually feeling fine about it.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
need more
need more.
icing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little worried about that part. Just running out.
I know.
But
I guess I have my colors. So maybe I'll start those.
Oh, I'm almost there. You can almost do like a little naked look.
Yeah.
So obviously, the thicker the icing, the sort of smoother you can get it to look. But you also don't necessarily want super thick icing, or I don't love super thick icing.
Neither do I.
Yeah. So, you know, baker's choice, but I tend to.
Here, do you want this?
I think I can get more out of this.
Okay.
Let me see what I can work here.
I just need like the middle.
Yeah. So there might be like a little bit naked.
Oh, there's actually on the other side. There's a good amount in there.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Being very quiet.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm focusing. Your icing the cake right.
Oh, here we go.
All right. So yeah. So as we said before, these fancy tools that aren't supposed to be blue with blue stickers.
I'm so sorry.
Are for making the sides textured, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, or flat, which is what I'm using the flat side right now. But
you can kind of, yeah. It depends on how you want to do it. All right. So
I just want this little piece to be covered up.
We are so focused. Okay.
guys have some compliments and tips in the chat.
Oh, tips!
Oh my gosh.
By the way, I just want to say you look lovely. Oh, well, that's nice.
Thank you.
Invert your palette knife vertical and spin.
the disc fast to smooth
That's what I've been doing, but it's mostly that there's just. I think I'm holding it too close to the cake because it then just scrapes it all off.
Mm. Well, it may just
There
also
you
be
go,
that there's
side.
not thick enough icing.
Yeah. Oh, she's slightly off center, and that's going to drive me nuts. Okay.
All right.
Oh, actually, that helped. Okay.
Good job, Bantha.
Thanks, Papa. I just want to cover that little part. I'm just going to, like, put a lot right there. And then that can
I
be a
don't think I
thing.
have enough icing. That's okay. All right.
Yeah,
Let's get
see,
a
I
little
have the same little, just like,
naked moment.
one little naked bit. Which is probably fine. Okay, so now, oh, this is a question for my mother.
Yeah.
Which one should go on top? Purple's your favorite color, so purple's gonna go on top.
Good decision.
Okay, thank you. Just making choices. So I'm gonna striper.
All right. So mine's gonna look a little naked, and that's okay. I'm gonna give it a little texture just for fun. And do. Yeah, mine's kind of like intentionally naked.
You're
You know.
intentionally naked.
I mean, I was about to say, my mom
Loves to be intentionally naked.
Well, she definitely raised us in a house to not be shy about our nudity. She was just like a major hippie. I'm not kidding, she was. And so, we would like fold our laundry and be totally nude. In the living room. It's something that is carried into adulthood. I will frequently just like wander around my house totally in the buff. Just for fun, keep it fresh.
Hell
yeah.
Okay, so I made two very clumsy looking stripes, and now I'm gonna take this around the side to see if it works.
Oh, I love this. This is so fun.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Wahoo!
Amanda, can you take
That
the
looks so
cover
good.
off and get a side shot of it on the side?
Oh yeah, come around. Wahoo!
Look at
So
that.
I meant to have a little white in between, but that went away. But I think that's fine.
I think it's fine. It looks
Great
cool.
job, Kimberly. Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, maybe I'll do a
Adam.
shape.
I love that. You did so good.
Here.
Well, now I kind of want to
Let me
add
do
colors to
this.
the sides of mine.
Can you perhaps maybe move the bowl in the middle of the shot? Are you guys done with
Oh,
the
yeah.
frosting?
Oh, yeah. How fun. That's cool, Kimberly.
Thank
I love
you.
it. I love it. I'm
Okay.
kind of tempted to add some. How much more of that? I'll wait until you finish with all of that, and I might add some colors to the sides of mine. But I'm going to see what happens if I throw this tree on here. I'm going to kind of decorate around it. All right, so my tree. Where is that big? Just want to have something that I can.
Oh
kinda-
yeah.
Yeah. All right, is that a shot? Moment of truth. One branch. That's all right.
Oh, you got it. Oh, and you can just put it back. You can just. Do you want my little tweezers?
Sure.
Baking tweezers.
Baking tweezers. Okay, that's okay. I'll use my fingers.
Baking tweezers.
Oh, baking tweezers. Eee! Oh no, these feel very
They're very precarious.
Medical. little surgery. Yeah. There we go. We made a tree. We made a tree on a cake.
We did it.
Aha! I'm so proud.
I'm gonna clean up.
So then I'm gonna just like get a bunch of pretty on here. Okay, what am I doing? I need this in a piping bag. That's what I need to do. Alright, so I'm going to get some of my black icing. I'm going to try and make a mom silhouette. I don't like the shell that American style buttercream gets. I'm weird about textures with food. I prefer Swiss style. That's fair.
Oh, is that the main difference? Is that it doesn't get that like crust? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try and put my things into new bags with tips because I was dumb.
All right, so I need. Let's see. I'm gonna use this teeny little guy and try and make a little silhouette of my mom sitting at the base of the tree. We're gonna see how it goes. I am cautiously optimistic.
Where did the scissors go? Oh, they're over there.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
So, if you missed before, I made this icing black with cocoa powder. We're going to see how well it fights. This might be a challenge because it is now very much like, it has a lot of extra dry ingredient, which I did not think about.
What is the question about? Is it just whipped cream or sugar? Wait, you don't put sugar in whipped cream. You can.
Yeah, you could do it either way. Yeah. Although I think this isn't like standard, like when you whip it from home, you whip it up and you add like things of sugar.
I had like
to
just
make
a
it
little bit of
glossy.
confectioner's sugar.
Oh, well, hang on the floor. Okay. Oh,
And then a sneaky way to do it is just put the whole other bag.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The thing.
All right, I have no idea how this is gonna go because this is pretty tough. It might burst out of the bag.
Oh no.
You want to Instagram before you do it?
Instagram what?
Just this?
Before
Yeah, probably.
Where you heard it was something?
Before I heard it.
Okay. I'm going to start with my V.
Oh no. Oh, ooh.
What?
My dad gave me a very good.
Not do a tire swing?
Don't do a tire swing because it could look like a noose.
Oh no.
Thanks, Dad. Correct. Yep.
It was a donut, though. It wasn't a tree donut.
It was a tree donut that will no longer be there. Appreciate you. Okay.
Well.
Yep. All right.
I need a smaller
tree.
I forgot these cakes were so small.
They are small cakes. All right. I think
Is there a smaller version of that? Through yours. Ah. You can go to yours.
I don't know if I can do mine.
Oh.
I think I need that to be creamier. Yeah, there it is, bursting through. Because the piping bag is too weak to handle that intense frosting. Okay, let's try again. I think I'll have to add just heavy cream to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the tree is really good, sweetie.
The tree is very good.
I mean, I could just
You
leave
could
the
also,
tree.
could you paint?
I just don't think it'll quite look right. I don't know. I'm gonna do some painting because I think that'll make me happy. All right, I'm gonna make some leaves.
And this is just gonna overlap, and I think that's fine.
Using these. What if I did that?
I didn't even think about it either. This looks messy as hell.
As long as it's legible.
What do you need?
I've decided against it.
Okay. All right, there you go.
It is.
And then instead, because I feel like what always happens is I have like all these grand plans and then I'm just like, it's a color! Okay. Instead, smaller piping tip. And orange.
So, as I said, my mom was a raging hippie, so I'm going with rainbow leaves. Also, she was always a really big, at least with me, advocate of LGBTQ plus rights. And she loved rainbow stuff. So we're going with rainbow. I also want to add, if I can, I don't really know how. I want to add music notes for Barbara. Let's see if we do blue. Because, I mean, mom too, honestly. My mom is super musical. My mom never had formal music training, but she used to be able to just listen to the people around her in a choir and sing along and get it. So she would hold the music as like a gesture, but she wouldn't actually be able to read it. So she would just go along with everyone around her and memorize it that way. And she sang alto. So she did harmonies that way.
That's very impressive.
I know, right? Well, she was very musical. She played guitar. But again, never read music or anything. This is still too big. Yeah. Oh, the shells, yeah.
Votes.
Oops. There you go.
4, the number 4.
This kind of looks like an eye instead of a whole note. Well, Bantha, your mom does the same. Insane guitarist, but no natural training. I kind of love that. I love like obviously a trained musician can be very impressive, but there's something about somebody who just feels it, you know, and isn't sort of boxed in by the training. This is supposed to be a treble clef. It looks kind of like a little dimensional swirly. What's happening, Kimberly?
I'm trying to make the bottom pretty. This is not my strong suit, and it's done, but I also just want to rip it up and start again, because I hate it.
Can you show it to the camera? It's a little bit out of an angle.
It's not good.
Here's the thing. You can read it, though.
Yeah, you can read it. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
But it could be good, and it's not.
Yes. Could it be better? Yes.
Sure.
But is it good? Yes.
Yes. Also,
Does Kimberly believe what I just said?
No. No, I don't.
What do I do with this? This block
Sculpt.
of, yeah, seriously. I could sculpt a little mom.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna try it. That's way too
But it's
big.
like all off to the side.
That Rob's got a good point. If it doesn't look good, there's only one solution.
Start
Eat
again?
it.
Eat it.
Oh.
Just eat it.
I can mean to suggest you should add a flower.
Yeah,
That
but
was a
I'm
good
out
idea.
of things.
You're out of things? Oh, you're out of the
Yeah.
icing?
Well, that's why I'm scraping up what I just did to the bottom and putting it back in instead. And actually, I'm going to do this kind of trick. Like you're akin to your painting of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just squishing all the colors.
There we go. I mean, yeah, my original plan was to...
Professional streamers, everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Professional streamers, not
I mean,
professional
listen,
bakers, guys.
This was a very bold idea. That was born of love for our mothers. That looked like my mom's head.
That's not a thing that's going to stay there. This is why I don't don't decorate cakes. It's very stressful.
Oh my god. Okay. Today's my mom's legs. It's looking like anything.
Okay, we're both having a little trouble.
You know what though? I mean, I think that's half the fun, right?
Yeah.
This was a bold choice. I had such grand plans.
So did I. I think that's why I don't like trying to be artistic, is because like
In
I
your
know
head.
what it should and could look like.
Well, because you are an artistic person.
Yes, I enjoy art, but I'm apparently
Well, it just
not
takes
a
lot of
practitioner.
work and practice and all the things and experience, which
Yeah.
neither of us really. I mean, I have more than you, so I probably should be better at this, but here we are. She looks a
You know
little.
how to hear words.
Words, words, words. Okay. All right, guys. This is my last and final attempt.
You could just do the three letters and start of the revolution.
DAR.
DAR.
I mean, we've got the chocolate DAR.
Yeah, DAR.
Oh, that's true.
There's plenty of space.
That's a
in front
good-
of it.
that's a
Those
good fix.
3 letters.
Actually, okay. I like doing that swirl. That's always fun.
It's like looked right for a second, and then I got the top half of her body in there, and then it looked horrifying, like a monster. A monster. There we go. Oh, we know all about going off the deep end, Ellie. Welcome.
Haha. Oh, yeah. Bubble letters it is.
I've always liked bubble letters. They're easier for me. Anatomy wise, I'm not sure why she's wrong. She's just not quite right. Honey, any notes?
I can't really tell for you.
You can't?
Oh, your hands are.
Oh, sure.
Ha ha ha.
That's human.
I mean,
There you go. Good job, Kimberly.
Thank you.
yeah,
That's
that looks
much
good.
better.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Phew.
Suck it, Art.
Okay, and now I do kind of want to go around the edge
Yeah, I think that's a fun idea.
with a thing.
She looks a little like Gollum. What did I do? How does she have spikes? Oh no. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse.
Wait, is that a 3-dimensional image or is it supposed to be 2-dimensional?
3-dimensional.
Oh.
Well, I'm sculpting it, honey.
Well, it looks 2-dimensional here in the image.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That looks awesome.
And then I'm going to do just... no. Okay.
All right. And I am going to...
I think that's a good job. You did it.
I mean, I gotta
It's a
stop.
human silhouette.
It's a human...
You can't even see this, but I was going to try and gold it up.
Oh, yeah. Get it going.
It's gold day.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
And
Okay.
you have no colors left, right?
No.
Yeah.
I have a little bit. Like, I can maybe change...
Oh, no, it's just I'm trying to add to mine, and
No,
I don't think
here.
I can. Well,
What do
no,
you wanna
it's okay.
add?
Anything to make it look better.
These can be like fall leaves.
I'm wondering if I could do
Like
like,
a-
a... Well, I was trying to keep the leaves. I was almost wondering if I
right.
could do something like around the sides.
Yeah.
To try and even just like a little. How much is it?
Oh.
No,
Really
maybe it's
decent
fair.
amount.
Leave the camera
What?
to-
Oh, did it die?
going.
Huh?
The camera died.
Oh, is it not? Was there that thing not charged?
It might not have been.
Here, I'm
charged.
gonna use the chocolate that you made as well. I can like stand it up. Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Wait, I love that. Kimberly.
Okay.
Oh. Wah, wah.
Anyway.
Graham it.
Little tree at the bottom. Okay. I'll wash my hands and touch my phone. And actually, I'm gonna. Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Just
just
a
getting
little
a little
something.
like, almost like a sunset. It's kind of the.
Yeah.
It's a little brown. That's fine. A little orange, a little auburn. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Much better.
It looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, no los dos. What does that mean?
Entire bag of chocolate chips, or
Oh.
do something different.
I don't want to do Ha ha ha. Okay.
Good job, Kimberly.
All
Thank you.
right, we
I'm
did it.
done.
All
You.
part and everything's fine.
I should be done. I'm done. I'm done. It's fine. I'm done.
You did great.
The orange can be her hair.
I mean, I made her hair with black. It's just not looking like anything.
Glitter.
As long as it looks like a human head.
Put some glitter on it.
Yeah. It's like she's missing her shoulder. That's the issue.
Where? That's a shoulder.
Yeah. Something about.
I think it's cute.
All right.
You did it.
Stop. I
I'll
need to
take a
stop.
picture.
Okay.
Amanda,
Mm-hmm.
you did a good
Wait,
job.
look at another picture though.
See? You did a
Yeah,
good
let's
job.
go
a
right,
shadow.
in the right angle.
That's
Yeah.
all that anyone will see.
That's all the. Okay. Cute. All right, go team. We decorated. We celebrated.
Oh,
our
we did
moms. I
it.
was hiding behind the camera the whole
We
time.
love our
Sorry.
moms.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody! To those of you in the U.S., a happy day to everyone else, and happy Sunday.
Y'all temper chocolate better than Claire. Thank you, fettuccine. She has trouble with it.
Oh, it's hard.
Amanda does not.
Well,
I mean, yeah, for my first attempt at a tempered of chocolate,
listen,
I'm very impressed.
I'm very impressed. I think this looks really cool.
Thank you.
actually.
It's not at all what I wanted it to be, but I think it looks good.
I mean, exhibit it.
I think that's
I
the thesis
accidentally
statement
made
of
a
the
noose.
show. Not at all what we wanted it to be,
But we learned a
but
lot.
here we are.
And thank you for being here.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Ding,
Ding ding.
Ding ding.
ding, 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 ding.
Kitchenette wine.
Kitchenette
Donated
Wine Fund.
$80.
$80.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of
Who's
you.
the Kitchenette Wine Fund, and why do we need wine?
Thank you.
But I
That's
appreciate
very
it.
nice.
I do. I would like a glass of wine right now.
Seriously.
Oh my
All right.
gosh. Should we
Thank
try
you,
and cut
Gail.
into one?
Yeah,
and
let's
then
do
we'll
it.
call it a day.
Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
We got, where are things? There.
Throw some noms.
Noms in the
Oh.
chat. Oh, I dropped this. Everything's messy.
Listen, this is what happens at the
This
end
is
of
what
this
happens.
show.
All right. So
Okay,
let's do
let's
this.
move on.
Mine's,
Okay.
mine's easier to
Ready.
destroy. I think yours is real nice. Getting cake.
It might have been a little
Oh,
warm.
yep. There's our slice.
A slice of cake.
buttercream.
Let's
Thank
both
you.
have a bite.
Oh no, I took the whole time.
Oh my god.
It's good cake.
It's cake.
It's cake. It's cake.
It's gluten-free cake. But
Gluten-free
it's cake.
But you know what? It's good gluten-free cake.
Wait. I kind of like the nuts.
I do too. They're really good. I just got some.
I just forgot what it was and got really scared.
Pro tip: fail at cookies
I was
and then
like,
add them
why?
to your cake.
And I just went, why crunchy? All right.
Good. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you all for being here. We're wrapping up. Go have yourselves a lovely Sunday evening.
When is next week, everybody?
It's not happening, right?
The next show.
The next show will be our first show
That
as
is affiliate.
Twitch affiliates. We'll have all the things. You can give us I almost said substitutes. Subscribers.
We might have substitutes.
We
Who
might.
knows?
Adam and Jay will bake something. Just kidding.
I mean, yeah.
So
Yeah, we're so excited. Thank
join
you
the
guys for
preview
helping
Discord.
us get there so fast.
talk to us in our Discord and tell us
Mhm.
what we should make for our first affiliate stream.
Yeah.
Probably something peachy.
Oh, we got to.
Yes.
Are we meeting next week? Are we doing this next week or are we skipping a week?
Next week I will be at a wedding in St. Louis.
That's
so
what I thought.
no.
Yeah. So we'll be here in 2 weeks, Sunday afternoon. We will do something with affiliate.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll do it.
Yeah. So
but for
hop
now,
on Discord. Let us know what you want us to make. We're thinking something peachy, but let us know if you got a favorite thing.
icing.
I'm really into this cake. It's very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm pretty proud. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I'm waiting with the fork.